Hey guys, we're back at the Carcosa Club, Brooklyn, New York. I'm here with Marcel. We're going to be playing a 2000 point 10th edition game, Genestealer Cults versus 1000 Suns. Let's jump right into the lists. It's going to be two squads of rubrics. One is going to be just straight up 10-man unit of bolters with an aspiring sorcerer and an exalted sorcerer. The other one has 4 flamers in it and a soul reaper cannon, again led by the exalted sorcerers. Marcel, just so you know, the only thing that these dudes can do is they give their units 4-up invulns. Yep. And they can bring back models potentially. In the command phase, there's a 10-man brick of Scarab Cult Thermes, 2 missile racks, everything else is bolters, sorcerer and terminated armor attached to the unit, giving them lethal hits and the ability to mark a unit for reroll once to hit. Within 18 in the movement phase or something along those lines. He also has an enhancement. He has the Umbrellific Crystal on him. You've seen them. Yep. Okay. There's a Demon Prince who's going to be walking solo. He gives out a 6-inch aura of stealth, and also once per game he can give a unit precision on their weapons. Forge Fiend, we're gonna, I guess, run it with double Hades autocannons this game. Unit that it hits gets -1 to hit. Yep. In the for a turn, and I think he also may trigger battle shock tests, but we'll figure that out as we go along. This guy is the Mutilate Vortex Beast, doubles the range of Kabbalistic rituals if manifested within 6 inches of him, can fight, can shoot, and so on and so forth. And Magnus, the red Primarch of the 1000 Suns, who can do a lot of things. And that's, I think this is 1995 points of 1000 Suns.
Yep. I'm running GSC. I am running with my warlord, the Patriarch here, who is going to be joined with 5 Genestealers, who he gives them devastating wounds. His attacks are twin linked. I am running an Abominate, who is running with 5 Aberrants, who gives them sustained hits 1. And obviously, if they're being led, they get -1 to wound on any weapon that is, tougher than them. The Abominate has the ability to resurrect himself once per game on a 2-up. We are running a 10-man squad of neophytes who are going to be accompanied by a Acolyte Icon Ward and a Clamavis. The Icon Ward gives them a 5-up Feel No Pain, but more importantly, once per game, he can move a blip that is coming back. That if he were to destroy it, normally when you get within 9 inches, it can now move anywhere on the battlefield. The Clamavis has a, pretty much the only reason he's there is just to have a deny bubble of 12 inches of deep strike. We have 2 squads of 20 neophytes. Oh, and there's 2 flamers and 2 mining lasers in that 10-man squad. The 2 20-man squads are identical. They're both being led by a Primus and a Nexos. There are 4 flamers and 4 heavy stubbers in the list with the Cult Icon as well. They're pretty fun, I can't complain. I have 2 squads of 5 Acolyte hybrids, each with 2 demolition charges with them, and the other 3, including the leader, has hand flamers. They are not being led by anything, but they will be in the truck as with the Aberrants and the Goliath Rock Grinder. Speaking of that, we do have a Goliath truck, and we have the Rock Grinder with a heavy seismic cannon. I'm running 2 squads of 1 Ridge Runners with the mortars for indirect fire, because if the Ridge Runner gets a hit, I get to access the buff for Crossfire, which is AP, an extra AP. They also have the ability to, anything they hit, they get to have the rest of the army ignore cover. And then lastly, I have a full squad of 10 Adelan Jackals. Everyone but the Wolf Quads will have power weapons. The Wolf Quads have 2 Adelan Incinerators, and they are being led by the Jackal Alphas, which allows them to shoot, move, shoot. Every time they make a normal move, including the after the shooting move, if they were within 6 inches of a unit, I get to roll mortals for each model in the unit, or dice for each model in the unit, and on a 4-up they do mortals. I do have 2 upgrades this time. It's going to be on each of the Primuses. One is Inscrutable Cunning, which allows me to give the squad of 20 neophytes infiltrate, and if I use a CP on them, I can regenerate or accumulate CP on a 4-up. The other one has Meticulous Planner, which allows me to, anytime you use a stratagem once per game, I can make that stratagem an extra CP. And that is exactly 2,000 points of GSC today.
Sounds good. So guys, we're gonna set up the board, pick missions, defender, attacker, and all that stuff, and we'll be back after the deployment. So the deployment is Hammer Anvil, 1,000 Suns on this side, Genestealer Cult on the other. Primary mission is taking hold, essentially 5 EP in the command phase for each objective marker we control, up to 15 VPs per turn. Hidden supplies is the twist. So we essentially had to move, and we randomized it. We had to move the central objective 6 inches that way, and then we introduced another objective 6 inches that way from the center. For the Suns, everything's on the field of battle.
Yep.
Do you have anything in reserve?
Yeah, so I do have a 20-man unit of neophytes in strategic reserves. I have a squad of Aberrants and the Abominate inside the Rock Grinder, and I have 2 squads of 5-man Acolyte units in the Goliath truck. We do see that the neophytes are in the center of the board holding 3 objectives because they have the infiltrate keyword. And then we also have the Primarch and his the Patriarch and his Genestealers in No Man's Land as well due to infiltrate.
Let's see, I get a 4, I get a 2. I have to go first, so I will. Marcel.
I'm going to go ahead and pop my my Primus ability to redeploy up to 3 units.
Not great.
Okay, and that happens before the game starts,
Yep, before the first turn.
Gotcha,
correct.
gotcha. Go for it.
So these neophytes are now going to disappear, and they're going to go into reserves. The next squad I'm going to move is going to be the Patriarch and his Genestealers, and that'll be all I move. So they are coming into reserves. Fun times. And they are going to actually redeploy onto this side. Still holding this objective from the back.
Oh, but I can shoot into combat with you at -1 to hit, right?
But
as long as
out of the way of big scary Gribbly boy over there.
So that's not so bad.
Because that is a little terrifying. Alright.
We're going to go into battle on 1, 4,000 Suns. We both generate a command point each, right?
Yep.
I have to do some things.
I do, let me just need to check when the Neophyte's ability pops off to regenerate
Sure.
the extra CP. It started my command phase, so and not this turn right now, so we are good to go.
We're looking at.
So the neophytes have an ability that when they're on an objective, for each objective neophytes hold, in my command phase, I'll roll a dice for each objective. On a 4-up, I can gain an extra CP. I can still only gain 1 a turn, but it allows me to have multiple chances to get it.
Understood.
I do have a scout move with these bikes.
Go for it. Yeah, that's important. It's
So
going
they're
to influence what I do.
Yeah, so they're just gonna hide back here.
All right. So
A little closer.
feels shitty to not do anything with the line, but it is what it
This
is.
is a weird thing about the new
Nothing crazy,
Overwatch rule
just
that happens in more than
trying to get more
There was an orc
income.
orc unit.
Sounds good.
So
you go.
5s will wound,
Okay,
6s
cut.
mortal.
Correct. First hits.
There we go. You're really picking these out for me.
All right.
So it's going to be storm hostile objective.
Okay.
So I got to take objectives from you. So right
this
now,
one, this one.
yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, maybe. And then the second one is going to be a tempting target. When this secondary card is drawn, your opponent must select one objective marker in no man's land.
13.
At the end of your turn, if you control that selected objective marker, the secondary mission is achieved and you score 5 EP. So I guess pick an objective for me, the one in the middle.
Right.
Cool.
I mean, I could choose this. Actually, you know what? I'll choose this one.
It's 10.
This one?
Yeah.
Cool.
That way you have to charge that unit.
Great damage. I know, but
I think I'm gonna pick these, my favorite, which is Psychic Maelstrom. So for all psychic weapons that they have, they're gonna have essentially exploding sixes or sustain hits 1.
Nice.
Magnus is going to pick his ability. That's going to be the time flux aura of 6 inches. That's essentially going to add 2 inches to movement to himself and anything that's within 6 inches of him when they move. Sorcerer in Terminated Armor attached to the Scarab Cult has the Prolific Crystal enhancement, allowing him to now in the command phase remove them from the field of battle, take them into reserve, and in the subsequent strategic reserve step of the movement phase,
So
they can come
pick
back
them
in.
up, drop them back.
Yep,
If he minus 3,
gonna go away.
2 means 4 ups.
like so, and they're gonna come back a little bit later.
I have this.
And he can come here, and he can actually possibly draw a line of sight on them,
Everything that. Everything.
right?
Yep.
And this thing, and maybe even, yeah, he can draw a line of sight over there. His gun is 36 inches. Does that touch that vehicle?
Not yet. No.
Not yet? Okay. The Demon Prince is within 6, so he gets +2 to his movement as well. Where are your characters on the...
So I have so far I have the Jackal Alphas over here. I have the Icon Ward and the Clambavis over here, and I got a Patriarch here
in the building?
in the building, and then Abominant inside this truck. And then the other 4 characters, the 2 Primus and 2 Nexus, are in reserve currently.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking is, as I said, he can once per battle give a unit precision
Yeah.
on all of their
Yep.
guns. So he doesn't need to shoot. He's not going to be able to charge. He moves 7, I want to say. +2 from Magnus is 9. And I think I'm going to advance him. So he's going to be moving 10 inches.
Okay.
And I thought, oh, that makes sense. There's only 4 left.
Let's be coach
Up
about
to
this.
here.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, Magnus is going to move next. I pre-measured 16 to be here. He will not fly over this building, even though he has fly
Yep.
because it's too high. He's actually going to go around. He can actually fly over
Yep.
other models and stuff, so he's just doing something like
Lender.
Ta-da.
6.
so, being all menacing and shit.
I am Magnus.
There.
Yeah, he moves 10. 10 would get him over here.
Yep.
So he's just gonna literally do this.
Rar.
He is not at this objective,
Into him.
and these dudes are a couple of inches away from his aura of. At the end of movement, he can dish out mortal wound 6 inches away, but these guys are like 8 or 9 inches away. Because we need to hold objectives, right? That's ultimately the
Yep.
thing that we want to do.
That is
I
what-
think this squad of rubrics is going to shift this way and drive this one.
Yep.
This squad of rubrics is going to shift this way and try and sit on this one a little bit, and then we'll see what we can do over there. So moving this squad of rubrics.
Very close to being hilarious.
Okay,
Top
these
rocket.
rubrics ending their move
Both fucking hit.
like so.
Alright,
These rubrics moving this way, they are within 6 inches of Magnus
Yep.
at the beginning of their move, so they're actually going to move 7 instead of 5. So that unit of rubrics ending their move over there. And I think I moved all my units except for the Termies.
minimum.
So now the $1,000,000 question, where the heck do the Terminators go? But we're about to find out. drop them in such a way so that one guy
Yep, was in
hits
the
his
bubble.
aura,
Yep.
and then the rest of them are like within 9 inches to charge here. Maybe shoot a couple of shots here and then shoot over there.
Yep.
Does that make sense? I
Makes
guess
a lot
it
of
does.
sense.
So Terminator is coming in. They are positioned in such a way so that they're within the 6-inch bubble with this dude of Magnus.
Yep.
They are 9 inches away from this unit.
Yep.
And they are 9 inches away from this unit should they decide to do something about those. And we're gonna go into the shooting phase. At the end of the command phase, they generate Cabal points,
Cabal points.
right? So I should be at 12 Cabal points if I did my math right.
I think so.
Okay, cool. I am going to spend one
5.
of my command points, go to 0.
And I'm looking for
Buff these dudes. They're gonna have psychic weapons for all of their bolter weapons.
Yep.
And their strength is going to be 5. And Magnus is gonna help them do some stuff with that.
Sounds good.
The Doombolt Kabbalistic ritual from the sorcerer in the white cape.
Yep.
He's got to nominate an enemy unit with an 18. He's gonna do the little hiding
Genestealers,
thingamajig,
yep.
and he's gonna roll a d6 and let's see what happens. We roll a 6. That's very good actually. That's going to do d3 plus 6 mortal wounds on that unit. For a total of d3 is 1 plus 6, 7 mortal wounds.
7.
I scored.
It's gonna kill 3 Genestealers and put 1 on the wound.
I did not score one on
Okay, so that was 7 out of 12, so I'm down to 5 Cabal points remaining. So nuclear vortex beast going into that unit over there. The bikers, not the quads.
Yeah, well, that's all one unit.
Oh, that's all one unit?
it's all
Okay,
one unit.
So whatever, so we're going in there. So the blast, d6 plus 3, number of shots is going to be 6 plus 3 and plus 2 for blast. So 11
Yep.
shots. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 we said.
Right.
Yep.
Make it more.
Looking for 3s to hit.
Do you want me to grab you one or no?
Yeah, I'll grab. Yeah, I'll take it.
These are misses, 3 misses, but the rest of them hit. Strength 9, toughness 4, so 2
to
to wound. And we get 2 1s, but we have 2, 4, 6 wounds at -2 and 2 points of damage each.
All right, so we have 6 up. They have a 5 up save. AP -2 would negate their save, but with cover, it'll be +1. So they are at 6. 6s. So we saved 1.
So 5 go through.
So that'll kill a quad, that'll kill a quad, and that'll kill a bike.
Okay. So that's the vortex beast done. There's somebody inside of that vehicle,
There's
right?
2 units, yes. There's 2 units of 5 acolytes.
Gotcha. So I'm then dropping all of it into the vehicle.
Okay.
So
Now
Magnus.
the vehicle, because you can't draw line of sight to the whole map, will get covered.
That's fine. Gaze of Magnus. Its range is 24. That vehicle is within 24. It's 3d3 shots for just 3. These are hitting on 2s. 1s. Actually, okay. Okay. I missed to do something. YouTube is going to for sure remind me. At the end of the movement phase, I believe, I'm going to double check in a moment. The sorcerer attached to the Terminator unit actually can nominate a unit within, I want to say 18 inches, and the whole army gets reroll hits of 1
Let's say you did that.
against it. Well, that wouldn't be that fair, but I appreciate it.
I feel like that was your intent the whole time.
It was,
and
but
I am a
let me-
person. I am a person who plays by intent, and I feel like that is what you wanted to do. So let's go ahead and say you did it.
I appreciate it. The only thing is, I don't want to do it against that vehicle that we already hit right now, because it wouldn't be fair. I rolled a 1 and I know that I rolled a 1.
I'm personally okay with you doing it. It's up to you if you choose not
Just
to.
tell me if is this vehicle within 18?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That is
Let's
without
put
a
it-
question.
We're
This
gonna
one?
put it on that.
All right.
Smart for death. Okay, so Magnus missed, but 6s are exploding for psychic vehicles, so I'm adding 1. These are, with Gaze of Magnus, going to be terrible. I'm sorry, I still don't know these by heart. This is strength 9, vehicle toughness
Is toughness is 9.
So it will be wounding on 4, but Magnus is a
Plus one.
oral +1
Yep.
to wounds, so 3s, and I get 2 2s, so just 1 goes through. It's
AP.
-2, but with cover -1.
So 4 up. He's okay.
There we go. I don't like that at all. And then Zinch's Firestorm is D6 +3 for 3 and 3. These are hitting on 2s. 6s explode 4 times, so that's a lot of hits. And then strength is 5, toughness is 9, so 5s, but Magnus 4s. I gotta stop rolling these 2s and 3s. 4 go through. It's -1, but cover, so really no.
3 ups. We fail 1.
Okay, that's 2 points of damage.
He's down to 8.
Okay. The Forge Fiend is equipped with a pair of Hades autocannons. They're 6 shots each. I think what we're gonna do, just for shits and giggles, we're gonna put one gun with 6 attacks into the truck and the other one into that unit that's in the
You
building.
can't see them anymore.
Oh, you removed models
Yep.
in such a way that that's not nice, Marcel.
Well, you know what? You didn't have to blast me with the Doom Bolt.
That's okay.
It hurt.
Yeah. Both of these are within 36
Absolutely.
inches, and I can draw line of
Yes, you
sight.
can.
That thing can't be toughness 9,
The
right?
Ridge Runner is not toughness 9, but let me tell you exactly what toughness it is.
We'll put the flamethrower
It is
here.
toughness 7.
Toughness 7. Hades autocannons are toughness 6. You know what? We're gonna. How many wounds on that thing?
Which one?
The small one.
The Ridge
Ridge
Runner has
All right,
8
flamethrower
wounds.
first, then root shots.
Sheesh. You know, yeah, we're gonna do half and half.
Okay.
I think. Sure.
So one
let's do
here,
half
one
and
here?
half. So 6 shots on the Ridge Runner.
Okay.
Is going to be
Captain.
looking for 3s. It's not hard to hit or anything like that, right? Okay, 4 hits. These are not psychic weapons, so 6s don't do anything. These are strength 8, toughness is less, so 3s to wounds. 3 wounds, -1, 2 points of damage. -1, but it's partially obscured, so no minus really.
So it is going to have its 3 up save.
There we go.
He's doing nothing useful because
We fail 1.
So that's going to be 2 points of damage.
All right.
we'll do.
And
down
then
to
6
6.
more shots into the other vehicle. Looking for 3s. Oh, stop it with the 2s and 1s. We're looking for 5s to wounds. Just 1, -1. But cover, so
3 up.
regular armor save.
And he is okay.
Okay.
Cool. So the units that were hit by this weapon, not necessarily wounded, but just hit, they get suppressed. Suppressed means that each time a model in that unit makes an attack, subtract 1 from the hit roll.
Sounds good.
But I can only pick 1 unit that was hit by these weapons, so either the Ridge Runner or
Just your save.
the other little guy. I think I'm gonna go, not the little guy, the
truck.
The truck with the 2 units inside. I think I'm gonna, but why does it matter? Who's gonna be shooting?
So this guy, if he hits, he debuffs. So lowering his, shooting at a line of sight is already going to lower my ballistic skill, and then -1 will make me hit on 6s. And if I can't hit, I can't debuff.
Debuff. And what's the debuff?
Well, I would ignore cover with every other unit, and every other unit that hits it will be my extra AP.
It's gonna be minimum 3
You
damage.
convinced me. I appreciate the advice. It's gonna have -1 to hit. I put a token right next to
I
it.
mean, I would prefer you didn't do that.
Then we're doing.
4 over here could possibly draw a line of sight to that vehicle. Okay, one of them is a Soul Reaper cannon.
Yep.
One hit.
This dude.
Yep.
So if these 4 can reach that vehicle, we're gonna shoot at that vehicle. I'm
Yep.
just not sure what the sorcerer has as far as I keep forgetting how that.
Oh, trust me, I have to keep looking up my stuff too, because the changes have been serious.
Psychic power, which is not going
not
to
great.
cut it.
Nope.
So he's not going to be able to do anything. But these 2 will. Well, 3. So Soul Reaper cannon is going to fire at that truck.
Yep.
There's going to be 6 shots, looking for 3s. And this is not a psychic weapon, so nothing happens with Magnus.
This particular rock grinder is
And I brought this guy up to
T10.
be close enough to see him.
This is strength, what did we say? Strength 6, so we're looking for 5s. We're looking for 5s. Rubrics have a rule that they reroll
Yep.
one rolls of 1 into a 1, never a good thing. And then we have
Strength
2
12.
guys with the bolt guns, 2 shots each for a total of 4, looking for 3s.
8 AP minus 4.
And then looking for 6s. No, toughness?
T10.
Yep.
So 6s. Rerolling 1s to wounds.
So
Nothing
because that means
happens.
my half range is
1, 2,
We're gonna do
3,
this guy, 'cause he's the one
4,
that matters.
5. Can double tap him.
Okay.
And
How many shots do I need to kill?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 can double tap him.
But that's the
These
same
two
five.
overlap. These two overlap,
Okay.
but these 3 can double tap them, and these 3 can double tap him. Everybody else will single tap, regardless. So, if you want to shoot everybody at him, it's just these 5. If you want to shoot everybody at him, it's these 5.
But I do know that these guys are terrible.
When they
so-
move, they end their move within 6 inches. I can do mortals, then they can shoot, and then I can move again, and they can do those mortals again. The more models I have, the more mortals I can do.
And I put the reroll 1 on this
this,
unit.
yeah.
I'm a smart cookie. That guy in the white cape,
Yep.
the sorcerer, can draw line of sight on that tyrannid thingamajig over there. Is that infantry or no?
Top rocket.
Well, the unit is infantry.
Because the thing that he's gonna shoot has anti-infantry 4.
Yeah.
So he'll be doing some mortal wounds if he connects
Okay.
on a 4-up. So I think, so he will be firing his warp smite into that unit over there. This other sorcerer over here
All I needed to do was
can really see only the vehicle. It's within 18 inches of it, and he does have anti-monster 4-up and anti-vehicle 4-up, so he's
Okay.
gonna shoot coruscating flames into that vehicle over there. And so will these 2 missile racks that are behind him, they will shoot into that thing, and then everything else
thermal sphere into the
will shoot into the bikers. So let's do the 2 missile racks into the vehicle. That's 4 of them. These are not psychic weapons, so they will be looking for 3s. They are not rerolling anything. 6s are lethal hits.
So auto wound?
Because of the, so it's an auto wound.
Yep.
And then these are strength 10 against toughness 9, so 3s to wounds. All wounds.
AP?
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
3 of them, and they're 3 points of damage each.
All right. And so the missile racks, where are the missile racks at?
These 2.
All right, so they can't see the entire.
Yeah. So instead of minus
it'll be minus
2,
1, so
it's
4.
minus 1. Yeah.
You're gonna get
All right. Failed 2.
So that's 6 points of damage.
6 points down. He's down to 2.
Yep.
it's 3, but it's rapid fire.
Sorcerer in that unit will fire 3 his warp smite at the tyrannid thingamajig hiding in that building. It's 3 shots. These are psychic, so
guy in the back.
it will benefit from Magnus's +1 to hit. So let's see what
We're gonna
happens.
put one of his big guns
So
into
2 and 3 hits.
let me
1
make sure that they're not under gradient or something.
does not hit, and he does not get a reroll.
One gun
So
into
2 hits.
the definitely
Anti-infantry 4.
Stubborn.
So 4s will wound and 4s will no. It's strength 4. Toughness is
36.
For those guys, they are 4.
so it will be wounding on 4, but Magnus +1s it, so 3s.
Yeah.
But anything on a 4-up to wound will be mortal wounds.
This guy has lethal hits.
So this is nothing, and this is
So
just
these are-
1 wound.
No, that'll kill the wounded
All
guy.
that talking for
Well, it does kill the wounded guy.
that's fine. I'll take anything I can. That way, so that leaves 7 guys
Yep.
with the bolters, not in double tap range. So that's 7 times 2,
3 damage.
14 shots going into the bikers. They hit on 3s, but Magnus improves their now psychic weapons, so hitting on 2s. Strength is 5, toughness is 4, wounding on 3s, but because of Magnus wounding on 2s. So 2s and 2s, and then we'll figure it out.
And then this is
1s do nothing. This one is cocked. This one is a 1. 6s are lethal hits, so it automatically wounds, and it's also a sustained hit of
Yep.
1, so I'm just adding 1
Yep,
auto
of
hit.
course.
Okay, so these are now strength, so
we
wounding on
shot,
twos.
Yep.
shot.
One.
So we're done with
Okay,
shooting.
so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. These are, I want to say -1 and 1,
But if he doesn't
and that's exactly what it is.
All right.
about it.
So we go to 6s because of cover. It would be 5s.
So
So 5 up saves and 1 damage each.
-1 to AP, 1 damage each. Yep.
That'll kill 1 bike. That'll kill 2 bikes. That'll kill 3 bikes. And a half bikes.
you're gonna fight first with the next person anyways.
Okay,
so-
and that leaves the Terminator
Let's do
that's attached to that unit, and his psychic weapon that we declared is going to
Vortex.
go into the vehicle up at the top.
sustained hits.
3 shots
This,
from
but I gain 1
this
back.
dude going over there, looking for
He's not the target of the.
3s on coruscating flames. Is this the right guy? Yes, it is. It's 3s normally, but because of Magnus, it's 2s. All of them hit. This is strength 4, toughness is 9, so 6s
Will you just move him back
to wound,
enough
but
to
it's
get
also
on the
anti-monster, anti-vehicle 4.
Yep, so you're going to wound on 4s
Here
regardless.
first.
Okay.
So I have.
And actually Magnus improved, never mind.
Yep.
So these two,
Because we're down to 5s, now it's 4s with the...
Magnus improves their to wound roll by 1, so they would actually be wounding on 4s regardless, right?
Yeah.
So 3 doesn't do anything, and these 2 are going to be mortal wounds, 2 each, so 4 total.
So it's the mortal wounds?
Well, they're anti-vehicle 4, but anti-vehicle 4 counts as, on a 4-up it's a critical hit, and then it's a devastating wounds weapon, so it turns it into 4 mortal wounds.
Does it explode? Does it explode? It does not.
Okay?
We have 10 people inside.
Better in every way. What's it called? Thunderhammer. Yes, exactly. So that's 4
And we roll no ones, so no one dies.
No, you're on a 5 kill right now. Not until 2 and
All right.
-2.
The truck is dead.
2 at AP -2.
Okay.
Yep.
You're still 9 inches away from this guy.
They may be closer to them now.
No, but I want to try and get on that objective. That's the...
So you'd have to roll a 9 to get here and then kind of consolidate into it. It is theoretically possible.
2 million rolls.
Like technically unlikely, but theoretically possible.
I see what you mean. Mutilate Vortex Beast, declaring a charge against the bikers here. Let's see if Zinch blesses us. Absolutely not. That's a 4. You know what? Let's try it. So the...
There to here.
And now 5s and 6s.
Yeah. Let's see.
Right there.
10 will get me in there.
Yes, it will.
Okay. Let's do that.
In the charge, you do need to base if possible, but if not possible, then you need to be within engagement.
Okay, so this guy can base
Yep.
like this.
I mean, that dude can base there, and then the ones behind it will go around.
Okay.
So that means I'm not going to score it. Then triggered.
All right.
Cool. So that's their charge done. They activate first because they are the charging unit.
Yep.
They're gonna pile in. I don't know if it makes sense to stay on this one.
You also have
because-
another guy in here.
Move him somewhere. Thank you, sir. So taking holds, I don't care about because I score it at this in
Next
the
turn.
second.
Yep.
Yeah. Hidden supplies again. It doesn't really matter. So I need storm, hostile objective, which that would get me, and a tempting target, which that would get me. So I want to load this up as much as I can. I guess here.
And remember, if you kill me, you then get to consolidate onto the objective, which I
well,
believe
I have to go.
towards the closest model or the.
Yeah, and this guy actually can't be here because he's within an inch.
yeah, so
here,
he would
right?
have to go back there.
This.
Who's the oath target?
Whoa, magnets. Magnets.
Yep.
It's okay, we'll leave it.
Gotta love magnets.
But is it
I'm not looking forward to magnetizing all of this.
There we go. That's good enough.
Sounds good enough.
So let's fight.
Yep. So the only two people who I don't think can fight will be these two, depending on where they work, because they wouldn't be able to reach base to base with their partners.
Cool.
So it's the entire unit -2.
You can win this game.
1000 Sun Sorcerer and Terminator armor first.
Okay.
First weapon, 5 attacks, looking for 3s and 2 1s. These hit strength is 6, toughness.
For technically still 4 for the unit because the bodyguard unit still alive.
Just 1.
One. So he has a 5-up invul.
Okay.
What's the damage?
D3.
D3. All right. So 5-up invul.
Battle shock test?
He will not make it.
Or is he?
He saved it.
No, I do not.
Oh, D3 damage for just.
So he's still alive on 1.
No, Supercraft.
Why didn't we kill him?
Hitting on 3s because
That last Genestealer was holding on for dear life.
Let's fight with the sorcerer that's in that unit proper. So he's got the force weapon, same profile. It's just 4 attacks instead of 5, I guess.
Okay.
Looking for 3s, no rerolls. But psychic weapons 6s are exploding, so we add 1 more. Looking for 3s to wounds, 2 wounds. Again, -1 and D3 damage each.
Okay.
2 of them.
Failed it.
So the first one on the Genestealer will survive it.
No.
Will not survive it, and so he will die. So all that's left is the Patriarch.
And then we said,
One second. So when a bodyguard unit dies in Genestealer cult,
okay,
if they are battle line, they get +3 to this roll, but that is not a battle line unit. I'm going to roll a dice. On a 4-up, that unit is going to come back as a blip.
okay,
It will.
that's not nice.
So I'm going to place a nice little D20 somewhere. And if you get within 9 inches of this, it will go away.
But you have some shenanigans to manipulate
Yes,
that
I
as
do.
well, right?
So I'm going to go ahead and put this blip right back here.
Alright, so this is the heavy.
And so that will return on your next movement, end of your next movement phase.
No, hitting on 4s because this isn't heavy. So
Gotcha. Okay.
But I do have a once per game with the icon word that if you get within 9 inches, I can teleport it to the other side of the board. Or anywhere on the board.
Gotcha.
Or just an inch over.
Understood. So we said we have 11 guys there. 2 are the sorcerers, so 9. 2 are not
can't
going
fight,
to,
so 7.
7.
Yep.
Okay, these are 4 attacks each.
Yep, so
how
28.
many models do you have left?
Just the Patriarch, just the character.
Okay, so
He's T5,
okay, so
6 wounds, with a 4-up invul save.
10. I'm gonna roll 14 twice.
Okay.
So 3s. Hold on, are they? Yeah. 3s. These are not psychic weapons, so
No exploding?
no exploding 6s. However, lethal hits still apply. So these 3 are going to be auto wounding. And these are hits.
No, I'm not.
Let's roll to wounds. So strength 5, toughness more. Right? No, toughness 5.
He's toughness 5.
So force to wounds. So in the first batch we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And second batch,
Here, +1 to hit,
threes to hit.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
6s automatically
Yep.
wounds.
Yep.
And then force to wounds.
Would it be -4?
-4 because.
These do
So
not.
3 more?
So 4. So 5.
Yep.
So 5 and 6, 11 total, right?
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 10.
I never meant a 3-up, I meant a 5.
Was there 5 in there?
Let's.
If you say 11, I'll take 11.
In the first one we had I think 6, and now I had 5.
5, so it's 11.
1 auto wound and
Yeah,
1. It's -2 and 2 points of damage each.
So 4 involves for this.
Oh, 4
Yeah.
bin
All
ones.
right, what do we got?
But that's
Alright, now-
4, he's dead.
My fucking strat.
You killed
Give
him.
myself,
You murdered my Patriarch.
give myself.
How rude. Now, characters do not have the ability to come back, so he is just dead.
Okay, I'll take that. Now the thing is, we said This is an optional step that I can choose not to do. But if I want to pile in or consolidate,
yep.
I can go into this unit.
Yep.
Are they shooting?
They're a mix of both. They do have, they are pretty decent in combat. They're AP2, so they would be putting you on your invul. Oh, wait, no, yeah, 4-up, because it's a 2-up, so it would be on your 4-up.
You're gonna charge these fuckers anyway, right? In your next turn, possibly?
I doubt it, but
Okay.
I got something else coming for them. But
I'm choosing not to consolidate because if I consolidate, I have to go into them.
Yep.
And I don't want to. I'm sitting on 2 objectives at the moment, so let's leave it as as is. So okay, cool. I think that's all I got for you. It took a while, but first turns always do. I appreciate the patience.
if you were to decide to consolidate into them, they couldn't shoot their demo charges, which could hurt them, but they do get a chance to fight back. That's the only difference. So they could kill, but they do have demo charges.
Let's tag them because
All right.
I'm either giving you a free swing at them in close combat, or I'm giving you the ability to demo charge the shit out of them. And I don't know enough about Genestealers to understand what the
Demo charges are dangerous.
So let's see. So 3
So are
inches.
you tagging both or one?
Oh, is this 2 units?
It's 2 units.
And this is an impossible choice. I don't know. What to do. I'll leave them alone. Fuck.
Okay.
Just you're gonna get to show your demolition charges on video, and it's gonna be fun for Genestealer cult fans. So we're gonna leave it as it is. So let's see. Do we score anything?
So you got-
don't score the primary.
You should get your secondaries.
Hidden supplies doesn't give us anything. Storm hostile objective gives me 4 victory points if I achieved. I took 1 from you,
Yep.
so that gives me 4. And actually it gives me 5 because this is not a fixed objective, it's a randomly generated one.
Yep.
So it's actually 5. And then
probably pretty easily get
tempting target, you picked that one.
I did, and you got it.
So that gives me 5 as well.
I
So
did not think
I'm-
you'd make the charge. That's why I picked it, but you did.
I'm at 10, 5, and I'll stop talking now, and I'll let Marcel do his thing because it's Genestealer cult.
All right.
1.
So I will gain a CP, so I'm up to 2. I will activate their ability in the command phase since they are on an objective to see if I can get another one up to 3 on a 4-up. I do not. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right, so we have 2 CP. So I could,
It's just burning engaged, so
and they're T5.
They are T5, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that first. So movement phase, the aberrant and the abominant are gonna get out within 3 first. So they're gonna move 6 now. It's gonna get up to here.
The reason why I'm asking you is this is now attempting targets for Overwatch.
Could be, yes. They do have a 4-up feel no pain. And the same rule you have, if it's higher than their toughness, it's -1.
And their toughness is
Their toughness is 6.
proceed. Okay. I'm gonna shiver in a corner and see what else happens.
No worries. And then we have the Rock Grinder. His movement is 12. He's gonna move. Okay.
you didn't spend one at all.
Oh, before movement, do you owe me? Is this is not the movement phase?
Yeah,
Right?
this they do need a battle shock.
Okay.
They fail it. Wait, it needs to be over, right?
It needs to be
it
equal
over?
or over.
Then they make it.
Okay.
I always
What's their leadership?
7.
Okay.
They're just gonna move. I'm not gonna move the whole.
No, this I will have to spend a command point on in Overwatch.
Of course.
Because there is a flamer there, and
Do what you gotta
I have to. I just can't pass it up.
I'm going to meticulous planner your Overwatch. So from here on out, Overwatch will cost an additional CP.
That's fair. So 2d6 flamers, water hitting from the mutilated vortex beast.
Yep.
Let's see what Zinch has to say about this. Just 4. Zinch is not. I think these we said were strength 6, toughness is 4, so
4.
3 to wounds.
So 3?
3 of them minus 1 and 1.
And that happens before my movement, right?
It happens. Overwatch can happen either.
No. I'm asking, does it happen before or after the move starts? Or finishes? That's the only thing I can never remember. I think it's before or after.
I think so too, but let's read it.
Well,
It
yeah.
says, when your opponent's movement or charge phase just after an enemy unit is set up, or when an enemy unit starts or ends.
Yep, perfect.
Why does it matter to you if you don't mind me asking?
Because they were in cover, they're no longer in cover.
Oh, I see.
That's why I was
asking. I see. Okay, so it's actually important to time it.
Would be 4s, but it's 5s this time.
When did I say?
You said it after I moved.
Are you sure?
Yep.
So
Okay.
so he's at 16 now?
I was in the process of move, so I was already started moving.
You know what? It's actually irrelevant because this ignores cover.
So it wouldn't matter
It
anyway.
wouldn't matter anyway. It's minus 1 and 1 for them.
6s.
Hitting on 6s.
Nothing?
One more.
Destroyer.
Oh, it's 4 of them?
Hitting on 6s, and I'm going to CP reroll one of those.
There we go.
4 of them? Damage?
1 each, so 2 guys, I guess.
Yep.
1 wound, 1
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll 3 dice now.
I mean,
Okay.
2 CP for 1.
Every 4 up is gonna be a mortal to the beast.
well, that reroll.
1 mortal to the beast.
You can barely
I think the
count it as part of
beast
your
has
thing.
5 up feel no pain,
Alright.
but bear with me. Absolutely. Let's see if we can roll a 5. We cannot, so it takes a wound. It starts off with 13, and it's gonna go down to 12 wounds remaining.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna move this guy just a little bit out of the range. No, because it doesn't really matter. He's just gonna stay there.
Okay.
He's gonna stay where he was. Alright, so we're gonna go to shooting phase now.
This is the scary bit.
We're gonna shoot the one that's -1
There.
over on the beast.
That's fine at 14.
He's gonna shoot his mortar. It's D6 plus 3.
Big, hold it
Should be
back.
hitting on 6s now with the debuff and for line of sight and what you did. So D6 plus 3
I'm seeing
is gonna be
what, so
6.
you have a 6-inch
Okay.
movement, which would mean
I just need 6s.
5-inch movement.
Just need 1 6. Give me 1 6. I got 1 6.
You got 2 sixes. Okay.
And it is strength 6, toughness is more than 6. I don't know.
Yes, it is. It's
Well,
10.
objective in order to
10.
5.
try to not. I mean that objective will.
So
cease
1
to
wound,
exist,
AP
right?
0.
When do we finish that?
So that's
I think it ended.
does he get cover? Because
No, he does now, yes.
Okay, so his base save is 4.
So
does
down
that
to
mean he gets a 3?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so let's
No,
see.
sorry, that is not the
It's
way it works.
outside of the tray,
It is
but that is a
we
4.
aim
So
at
that's
the
Okay, because I hit him.
objective marker.
Okay.
And now with
Burn it.
the augury that he has, he will, everything else will now ignore cover, which isn't really the point, but everything else that shoots him will
Gotcha.
get an extra
We're
AP.
gonna
Go for it.
Stay a little bit closer to this objective.
This one is going to shoot that one, shoot those termies,
Okay.
D6 plus 3, so 9,
Set that range.
6, 7, 8, and 9. He's going to be hitting on 5s.
Yeah, you can shoot down and do the
Yeah.
thing.
So we want to do what we want to do. Yeah.
He's got 3 hits,
We're just gonna stand here.
and should be wounding on 3s. So we have 2 AP0.
Means we should actually move in a way where.
So you get
2 at
2
AP0.
ups. Yep, 2 2-ups.
Not that we imagine.
Save them both.
Yep, so they also get the same thing now.
Okay.
All right, and then we are going to do,
Away.
we're just gonna have them shoot first into here. We'll do the precision shot here. He's got 1
This
shot.
guy, however, to the
So it's gonna hit on 3s because he moved.
With this guy going to
Hits.
put
So it is strength 5, so 6s.
6s, yeah.
that thing.
Doesn't wound, it's fine. And then the other guys, which is not why I really care, 2 shots each.
Big gun. Hitting on 4.
Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 6s.
One.
Nothing. All right. They're just going to move again. And you know what? They're just gonna kind of
2 lethal hits because it's the bottom
Chugga, chugga.
target, and then these will need
chugga, chugga, and try to do a couple more mortals again.
AC -1, but
Two more mortals.
Oh, that's how it
So,
works.
yep, 2 more mortals.
5 up.
Imagine if the whole squad was there.
That's what. Yeah, I knew there was something about them and that they needed to go away as quickly as possible. So 2 5-up, feel no pains. Nope. He goes down to 10 wounds remaining. Okay.
All right. We're gonna start with this gentleman here. He's gonna shoot everything back here.
Okay.
So the rock grinder with his
How do we do this? When we do our trigger,
heavy
that-
seismic cannon. He is not within rapid fire range. I don't believe he's within 18. Could be wrong. He actually is within 18. Okay. So it's gonna be 6 shots. Hold on. 6 shots.
We're gonna do this guy.
He hits on force.
He will put his melta into there. He'll put
Alright.
everything else into here.
And wounding on 5s because it's strength 8.
Everything else is a AP -1
All right.
battle.
So
cannon
this is going to be
that you're-
3, normally AP2, but with the buff AP3, D3 damage apiece.
I mean, that's AP -2.
AP3 would be a 7-up armor save,
Oh, your invul.
or my invul, which is 5. So 3 5-ups.
That's your command. Oh, you've got
We save 1 damage.
So 2D, it's D3 each, so it's going to be
Go
2
for it.
D3.
battle cannon.
So,
number
3
of
damage.
shots.
So that's going to be 3 5-up, feel no
3
pains.
plus 3 each, so that is.
And we save 1, so he takes 2 more. So he goes down to 8 wounds remaining.
All right. And now he's got the stubs.
All right.
All right. Also again within rapid fire range. This misses and this misses.
Into the Terminators.
This is 6s to wound though.
Everything that the melta.
But we did get 1,
Okay.
so that's going to be AP1, 1 damage.
These will
So 5-up armor, 5-up invul, saved.
Good. All right. So, not too shabby. All right.
That is.
The first squad over there is going to shoot everything into that squad of Terminators. So we have 3 flamers, 1 from the leader and 2 from the other guys.
Okay.
And then we're going to shoot the 2 demolition
You'll lose
charges.
-1 damage once
So we'll do the flamers first.
Correct.
3d6 shots.
And how much damage each?
So 6, 7, 8, 9.
So time, saving on 2s, yeah?
What was the strength of this?
This is only strength 3.
Okay.
So that's a fail.
2, 3, 4, 5,
now
6,
down from 1
7,
at a
8,
time.
9.
So it'll be on 2 wounds left on that guy.
They all, so it's going to be 5s to wound.
3 damage each.
So it goes down to 2, so he's on 2 wounds. Yeah, so we'll do them 1 at a time. So looking for 2s, made it.
So 2 of them?
Yeah, give me one. So I wanted so if they're reroll ones. I didn't roll any ones, but it's their actual. Is that just in melee? No, it's anytime they make an attack. Okay, I need to remember that. So 2 at AP1 because of the crossfire.
And,
2 at AP1.
looking for.
So 3.
Threes?
So
Yeah.
3s.
I fail 1.
All right, so it's gonna be 1
That
damage,
is
Okay, so one guy
saves
is
equal
gonna
2,
go
but
down
you
to.
have cover and you're reducing the AP.
and you have 11 people in here. So I'm gonna be shooting both demo charges at this squad. Each one is gonna be D6 plus 3 blast. So D6 plus 3 plus 2 for blast. So D6
This
plus
6
5.
plus 5 twice.
Each one is gonna be 2d6 plus 10.
That's terrible.
That's 3 saves.
So 14. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Whatever. He didn't care about
As we wanted to show this,
Over
so
here.
and-
For 2.
make it work.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
So they're getting a hit on 5s with this weapon, but they reroll 1s.
-4, no cover. Wait, no, you.
There's a 1.
Does
There's a 1.
smoke automatically give you
1.
cover?
Here's a 1.
No, okay.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
-4, no cover.
All right.
So 4.
So Mythicus hits, Brooklyn Strategist hits.
Yeah.
2 up. No, he's a fair. He's a
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
4, 6, 7.
7, and they are strength 12.
wrong.
So wounding,
I've been getting
wounding on 2s,
but you have that thing,
yeah,
so
so
3s.
3s.
What am I doing?
All right. So we have 5. Normally, I think it's AP2.
Benefit of cover and stealth.
Okay. So it's
Yep. Normally AP2, now AP3. So on your invul.
4 up invul.
It was so close. The other side that almost came out.
I saved 2.
Alright,
2 damage apiece.
Okay, 2 damage apiece. So the first one is going to remove this dude that was already wounded. And then
my shooting.
these 2 are going to remove 1 additional. Right?
Yep.
Objective.
So let's just see who that is. This guy is going to go away.
All right.
Because I'm spending the CP.
And then we're going to do the same thing with the second squad.
Go for it.
All right, so the flamers first.
What?
So cool. This was 1 5-man unit that did?
That was 1 5.
Jesus
using the
Christ.
CP,
That's 7 shots with the flamers.
trigger tank.
Wounding on
Just gonna
5s.
kill that guy. Yeah, as long as I roll even one more.
And then you can consolidate in. Yeah, now you can fight.
Yeah. I thought we were
Oh,
speeding
re-rolling
that up,
ones?
'cause we
Yeah,
understood that.
good. Yeah.
I
I understand.
So we have 3 at 3 5 at AP1.
So that dropped
Okay.
me to 1. I'm gonna spend my last one for trophy claim.
How many? I'm sorry.
5 at AP1.
Pretty much
5 at AP1, so
unnecessary, but it's just
5
gonna be plus 1 to
3
wound.
ups?
As long as I kill you, I will get that one back.
I fail 1.
Yep.
And that's 2 points. No,
One.
yeah.
This one.
1.
This is just the flamers.
Okay, so one guy is gonna go to 2.
That is unnecessary.
Let's
bullshit.
say,
We're just gonna,
I don't know.
we're just gonna roll the
All right.
attacks.
And then again, 2d6. And you
I was
lost.
always gonna end up with 1 CP.
You lost
but
2
it's
guys that last time, right?
Yes.
Before I shot.
2 guys.
All right, so you're down to 9. So it's going to be 2d6
Plus 1.
It is
plus 3 plus 1. So it's going to be 2d6 plus
So it's just
8.
gonna go straight through and do 6 damage.
Explode.
So 8, 16.
Explode.
16. Hitting on 5s or rolling 1s?
6.
Here's a 1 here.
So you're at.
And here's a 1 here. And here's a 1 here.
Yeah, I'm at 14.
Okay. Into
4, 6, 8, right?
Since I've gone to
7.
5 ups, I have
7? Okay.
5 up.
And I got a wound. I have to wound. That was just a hit.
I'm outside of
Wounding
your-
on 3s,
There's no way
taking a
for you to
-1.
advance and charge, right? So,
So 6. AP3.
check.
2, 4, 6, 4 up in ones.
So that's 17-inch range. So I'm outside
I
your range. I was gonna like do
fail
5
Yep. So that should kill the one that's wounded and put another one on 1 wound.
This guy goes away. Whoop, 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 whoop. Magnets.
All right. So.
And then let's say that,
4. I
I don't know, this guy is at 1 remaining.
Yep. All right. And then that is going to be the shooting phase.
I gotta tell you, I don't like those demolition charges.
Oh, you know.
What's even worse is if they die and they come back, they come back with new damage.
So.
There's some controversy about that I
Yeah,
hear, but
so-
yes, I've seen it played like that, yeah.
Because they're technically a new unit. So we're going to do charges. And I already measured that. That's going to be an 8-inch charge. We'll try that one first. So that if I need to CP reroll, I'll do it on that one.
Actually, I mean.
I will spend 1 CP.
Okay, so you're down
to 1.
Down to 1,
But I
okay.
can't get there this. I can't get
But if you
there
didn't
by
get
five.
Oh,
It
thanks.
needs to-
The rock grinder is going to charge. I did a 6. We already measured that out.
Oh, because
That's an 11. Why couldn't I have that before?
Yeah.
All right,
No,
that's
you
going to
can't
come here.
Oh, no, you put.
Now, when he makes a charge, he's going to roll 6d6.
Your command phase.
Every 4 up is a mortal wound.
Oh, okay.
But it's only 3.
Only 3 is still,
Kills that 1 and puts 1 down to...
No, I
wound.
just fucked up.
so this guy's gone.
When we
And
need to
then
do
I'm
our
losing
fifth battle,
Terminators.
it's gonna be
I
the
am
second
losing
battle round instead of
Terminators.
scoring because
But
Okay.
them not getting in is pretty
that's too hard,
clutch.
so I've been scoring up third battle round.
All right, and then we're going to have the Acolytes charge in. Oh, wait, I forgot to roll or pull this.
This is like.
So if you want to shuffle that, we actually forgot my cards.
Oh,
I got so excited to
to demo charge people.
demo charge something. All right, so the first one we got is engage in all fronts.
14 plus.
Yeah, so.
1 or more qualifying units
Charge.
wholly within 3 or more different table quarters, which we're not going to get. Yeah, so we're not going to get that, but that's okay.
The other one?
The second one is cleanse. In my shooting phase, I can select 1 or more units from my army that are not battle shocked. Until the end of-
Over there.
They can't charge. At the end of my turn, each objective marker that is not within my deployment zone that you control that has 1 or more of these selected units within range. So we're not doing that either. All right, that's cool. Neither one of those we were doing.
So you sit in an objective, don't show it, and you cleanse it? Is that what the gist of it is?
Pretty much.
Can't you do that with that unit over there?
It has to be a no man's land.
Oh, okay.
We're not doing it.
Okay.
So it's all right. We got some crappy ones, but it's okay. It happens. That'd have been better later on. Cleanse is really good later, but early in the game, I'm not a big fan of it. All right, so we're gonna charge with that top squad. All right.
I thought you said you're not going to charge with them.
I never said I wouldn't charge. I said
I kid.
they could do some stuff.
Good, do your thing. It's totally fine.
So he's gonna come.
Yeah, but I mean,
And beyond this objective?
no, I want to. This is high risk.
All right.
Sport. I need to kill.
This squad is gonna continue charge here as well.
Roll that, and I'm on there.
An 11.
Then
Free with him because it's only a battle round.
Ow.
yeah, no.
All right.
Now
They can't charge because they did their move, shoot, move.
These dudes?
Yep, they can't charge. So they're just hanging out.
You could burn that objective.
Perfectly fine.
Now,
That's
and
what I was.
it's
That
done.
was the calculus. I was-
So we are at 2 CP now.
So we're just doing this chart. So
Do I have anything in the fight phase that I would like to try to do? Nothing in the phase for me. All right. So we're gonna start with the rock grinder into the Terminators.
obviously he was my moment target.
There's nothing I can do, so I gotta take
that
it
is
and
one
hope
save
that some of them
One
live.
on a 3-up.
I mean, I feel like you should
No, you're good.
live.
And stubber shots.
We have 6 attacks,
Roll 6 here.
hitting on 3s, exploding 6s with sustained hits 1.
Okay, they punch through.
Yeah, lethal hits.
So
These 2 hits, but they come back because of exploding 6s.
1 wound.
all right, so he's on 6 now.
All right. And then we have strength 10, so normally 2s, but -1 to wound because it's higher than you, so 3s to wound.
So now I am.
And I rolled like
This is
absolute
6
dog
shots.
doo-doo. So we have 2 at AP2.
2 at 82 would be a 4-up armor or 4-up invuln,
A lot more CP.
and they
good.
save them both.
Which you spent most.
All right.
only 1 left.
Yeah!
That is really good.
All right.
So we're going to start with the leader and his colt weapon first, hitting on 3s.
So that's all. So 2s and
Everything hits. No 1s to reroll. They are strength 5, so toughness 5, so 4s to wound.
Is 10, so 5s.
All right, so you have 2 at AP2. I mean 3 at AP2.
That and then
3, 4-up armor, 4-up invuln. We fail one.
1 damage.
so this is
So that kills
One
that.
damage.
Yep, kills that one guy.
5 up. No,
Hoppa. This guy's gone.
15.
All right, and then we'll do the
real quick.
4 others, so that's 12. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
To make 15 feel no pains.
1s,
And on their own 5 ups
and
now.
1s. Alright. Miss. Okay. And then these are going to be wounding you on 5s.
So we know he's alive.
Rerolling 1s.
oh my god, 7 you mean?
Alright, so
7
we have a
I mean.
miss.
I mean, there's the
And 2
hospital I'll ever make in my life.
And a miss. So we have 3,
Well, but
6,
to be clear,
9 at
remember
AP1.
when,
So 3 ups. 9 3 ups.
Lion tanked 12.
Yeah,
That's a lot of saves. 3 ups.
Alright, so that is
We failed
4,
2.
8, 9.
3.
Yep, so that's going to kill another.
Ow.
Okay.
And then I have one more unit and do the same thing.
I'll remove this guy.
All right. All right, so we're going to do the other squad. Same thing, 5 attacks from the leader with his Colt weapon. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
The entire fucking game. I'll blow.
Everything hits. Wounding on 4s.
So now it is.
And rerolling
bottom
1s.
of 4.
Everything wounds, so 5 at AP2.
What are you doing, my man?
I don't know.
5 4-ups. 1 fail.
1 damage.
Really quick.
So 1 guy down to 2. Okay.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
It is dead. It is a dead
This is a
objective.
miss.
Gone.
This is a
Burn
miss.
something.
Rerolling 1s.
Good work here today.
All right, so we have
So you hold 2. Hold
10 hits, and then 5s, rerolling 1s.
Select your unit.
So I only got 1 this time around. So 1 AP1.
Capture enemy outpost.
1 AP1, 1 free up.
At the end of your turn,
Good.
you control
All
one
right.
or more objective markers in your opponent's
That is gonna be that.
Comes first. If you control one or more
Do my Terminators get to try and swing back?
They absolutely do.
your opponent's turn.
Okay, there's 2 regular guys, a sorcerer and a sorcerer. I should probably try and focus on just 1 unit, but I'll have these 3 guys swing here,
Okay.
and these 2 guys.
Sounds gravy, baby.
Does that make sense? I have no fucking clue.
I think
How easy are these guys gonna? What's their toughness?
they're not that strong.
Okay, let's stick with that.
They're
3
T4.
here, 2 here.
They're T4 with the with barely any save.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
1 wound each.
So 2 regular guys, prospering Kopeshes, 4 attacks each, looking for 3s.
Was going
Look at this, I rolled 5 ones. 5 ones, my man.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Strength 5, toughness is less than 5,
Toughness is 4.
so 3s to wounds.
4, I'd raise it.
Just 2 wounds out of all of these attacks, minus 2 and 2 points of damage.
Yeah, if you kill that back guy, then I don't hold that objective.
So you said 2?
Minus 2, 2, yeah.
Minus 2?
2 of them at minus 2,
They go
2
through.
points of damage.
They go through. That kills 2.
Okay?
You killed 2. You just
And then the dark blue sorcerer is going into that unit as well, right?
yeah.
He's got a force weapon with 5 attacks, looking for 3s. No rerolls. 4 hits. Strength 6, toughness 4.
Yep.
So 3s.
Is engaged.
2 of them. Minus 1.
And I get 6 up saves. Oh snap! Maybe I live.
Ah, I told you. I do this to myself all the time.
Oh, I got a 6.
D3 damage.
It kills him.
Okay.
Only 1 wound each.
And just 1 guy left.
I got 2 guys left.
2 left?
I got 2 guys
Okay.
left.
And then we said 1 guy and a sorcerer into the other unit. So 1 regular guy, prospering Kopesh, 4 attacks. 6s are lethal hits.
Yep.
Not that that matters. These are not psychic weapons, so they don't explode. Strength is more than 4, so 3s to wounds.
2 saves.
3 minus 2, 2.
3 die.
And then the sorcerer, the regular scarab called sorcerer, is swinging into that unit as well. He's got a force weapon, 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. All hits, strength 6, looking for 3s.
Charging.
3 of them, minus 1. D3 damage each.
All right. As you said, minus 1, so 6s.
Yep.
Pink shot.
1 more. Oh, 3 of them, I'm sorry.
Well, I only have 2 guys.
Okay, cool. So,
There's 1 more, but so 1 more.
Roll dice.
Well, okay then. I expected you to just wipe them out.
that didn't go as I was hoping it was gonna go. So how many guys are left? Why do I do this to myself all the
I
time?
actually pulled this guy. Pulled out of combat.
So this guy is 1 and this guy is 1?
Yep,
Oh,
those
2.
Right, command point for
Actually, no. I'll leave him in combat. Screw it. I do owe you a battle shock test on
No,
that.
not now.
It's
Right?
on-
It's at the in the command phase.
Oh, okay.
It's the end of Battle 1 for Genestealer Cult, and we're gonna move on into Battle 2 for the
Correct.
Thousand Suns.
Now we are contesting this one.
Well, are we? What's the OC value on your dude?
2.
And I am at 1. So how many bodies do you have?
I have 1 guy at OC2.
And how many guys do I
You
have?
have 1.
I gave you the wrong
So
one.
then you have it.
I thought you were OC2. So
Well, which guy is it?
it's one of the guys with the rocket launchers.
Now we do.
He's the only one on the objective?
It's the pew pew guy.
Yeah.
Top
I thought
This
I
guy
had.
right there.
gain a super.
Yeah, you have this freaking objective. I hate that.
I did it.
Hate that. That's what.
We're,
Alright.
it's even further away.
I'm actually gonna score 2 for the.
When does it
At
happen?
the end of my turn,
Okay.
but I only get 2.
So the score at the end of round 1 is 2 for Genestealer Cults and 10 for Thousand Suns. So the first one's going to be extend battle lines. If I control 1 or more, at the end of my turn, if I control 1 or more objective markers in my own deployment zone, And I also control one or more of the in no man's land 5 VP. And then the second one, because I need 2, is engage in all fronts.
That's literally what I just had.
Expires when he dies.
So I gotta be in 3 table quarters.
Yeah.
At the moment I have that as well, right?
If you control
You
the
do.
objective marker at the end
I'm
of your
here, and I'm there.
Yep.
The objective marker,
Okay,
the
that's
objective marker
interesting.
means that you have
Okay,
models within
so
your
proceeding with the command phase, Magnus is going to
So,
keep
yeah,
his,
Hector is doing fuck
is
all.
he? Yeah, he's going to keep his 2-inch
Hold 2 secondaries.
movement aura, I think.
7 now.
Um,
You're gonna score.
He doesn't do anything, they don't need to regenerate anything.
I'm maxing my.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stick with sustain hits then. So we're gonna move. This guy, you're movement blocking him.
Trying to.
Yeah, so he's just gonna, let me see.
Well, you can walk that way.
No, I don't wanna walk that way, thank you very
I
much.
come this way.
I'm gonna come here, staying outside of the engagement range of them, but also auto charging them.
Yep.
At the end of his move, he does the mortal wound shenanigans.
Yep, yep.
It's the mutating vortex aura. While a friend,
Charge.
yeah, I roll a d6, and everybody within 6
I don't
does
have to do
something
any
on
of
a
that. All I have
4.
to do is make it here.
It's
because
D3
your OC
mortal
value is
wounds.
Less than my OC value.
Just 1.
So all I have to do is charge you,
He's down to 1.
which,
Each enemy unit, you must take a battle shock test. Now, he triggers a battle shock test.
Well, it was going to shock you.
Each enemy unit within range of
They're supposed to
ability
take one anyway.
must take a battle shock test.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I was supposed to take one. So we're going to start over there because I need to take one over there. They're okay. This one over here he's okay. Them here is not okay at the command phase, and then they have to do it again, and they're still not okay.
So they're not holding that objective.
Nope, they are not.
Okay, that's good to know.
Because this guy's the better Terminator killer, he's just gonna move so that you can see this guy who has more than enough to move.
Okay. So he's sitting on this objective.
Yep, yep.
He's got line of sight here.
Yep, yep.
And he's got line of sight on them.
Yep, yep.
So he's gonna go around them up to
Big
here.
delta shots first. Both hit.
I think he's just gonna stay, come here, I think.
Okay.
Outside of
This
1,
guy's shooting.
Staying within
Start with
6
Melton.
here.
We're having luck with them
staying
so far.
within 6 here.
And
Cool.
doesn't
These
do anything
dudes,
special on the 6, but it's another
I should have
4.
moved them first because they would get 7 inches, now they get 5.
The top rocket. Spend a CP to reroll that. So 40.
I'm still in 3 table quarters, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Because you have those Terminators, you have this gentleman
Yep,
here,
yep, yep.
and you have that in there.
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
So
I
this
don't even think
rubric's
it's that.
moved
I
over
think he's
there.
just like,
I think that's all the movement I got. So
Are you done with your
Oh,
movement?
movement phase is done. Yeah.
Alright.
Is there anything you need to do?
My Genestealers that came back from the blip, they're going to return.
Yeah, I couldn't get there.
All right.
Okay. So
The Genestealers rise again.
battle shock test for the Terminators. I rolled an 8. That's fine. Okay, so in this unit I have 3 Cabal points.
Yep.
3 Cabal points is 6. He gives me 2. That's
8.
10.
Said, oh,
No, that's 6.
8.
8. Oh shit, sorry.
That's okay. He gives me 4,
That's
so that's 12.
12.
And in that
Two
unit
sorcery.
I have 3 more.
He said it was
It's 12, 15.
15.
What about
15.
him?
No, he does not.
He's a demon? Okay.
He's not a sorcerer. He's
Oh, okay.
just a pet.
He's just a pet.
And I am at 1 command point, right?
Yes.
And you are at 3. 3. Cool. Magnus will do Doombolt against your 4 upfield no pain guys.
Yep.
Doombolt result D6 is going to be a 4. 4 is D3 plus 3 mortal wounds for a total of
See, this is the
6.
thing is why I don't think it's
So
actually
6,
powering his
4
problem,
up, field no pains.
Alright, I'm gonna put them on the Abominant, the leader.
Okay.
The reason why is if he dies on a 2-up, he gets to come back once per
No,
battle.
and actually that was.
So he's got a 4 field pain as well.
Because
So
I have been.
he's gonna take 3. He's got 3 wounds left.
Reminded me in a very, very certain immediate.
This unit, 18 inches. He is within, so this sorcerer is declaring his shots in here, and anybody else that can draw line of sight and is within
On there.
24 of them
Here, but then
will.
spread it again and got a nice.
So 24 is.
I think it's
well,
just that section.
Everybody except for the last guy.
Everybody past him can't see.
Yeah.
Really
So,
So
maybe,
he can see, he can see, he can see, he can see, he can see.
so 1, 2, 3 guys.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These
This
five.
guy is out of range.
Oh, I don't know his range. So I was just saying who can see that guy.
Yeah. So these.
Those five.
Really liked the.
But he's out of range, so those
1, 2,
four.
3, 4.
Four.
So 3 regular dudes shooting bolters twice is 6 shots. Looking for 3.
What, with the airbrush?
I
Do you water it down?
I have a cheap airbrush too.
I had like one with the mobile compressor, you know what I mean? Like the
No, that's what I recommend everybody do now because like
contract.
Just one more, -1 and 1 point of damage. On
Minus
the-
one
on
with
the
cover
bikers.
will be just a 5-up save.
so there's this
He
one.
does.
It comes
Okay,
with a little
and then,
tiny
warp smite from the sorcerer twice,
like this big.
both hit.
Your Chinese cheese.
Uh,
So like 50%.
4 versus 4 is 4, and anti-infantry 4.
So one.
So mortal wound.
One mortal wound?
Yep. And actually, because the rubrics, they reroll once. Actually,
Two?
I'm already 2 of them, 2 mortal wounds.
I don't have a.
So it's gonna kill him. That bodyguard unit is now dead.
Okay.
On 4-up, they will return.
Okay.
Called to clean it out.
They do not
They
return.
do not. Okay. Is that forever, or you
Yep.
check every
Nope.
turn?
That's forever.
I think this group can see here, this group can see here, so these dudes are gonna fire into this guy.
Sounds great.
And then these people, I mean, the only target is the vehicle, so
Alright.
we're gonna go against the vehicle. 8 shots with the bolters.
Okay.
I can just clean what washes it out.
So I make my. I don't make my own thinner. I did for a while, but I think that the actual formulated thinners are far better.
Okay, and then strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep. Like
4s, but because he's on the within the objective, rubrics reroll all
The one
wound
time
rolls.
like I really felt like I needed
AP?
I just soaked
2, 4, 5 of them, -1.
and that was enough.
So 5,
I
it's
just
5,
didn't
6
blow it
ups.
because I was like, you're gonna get a weird contact.
He's got one
eye
wound
and
left.
Possibly.
Okay, flamer over here, auto hitting.
He did.
Okay.
Whatever toxic.
1, 2, 3 flamers going into this vehicle.
Yep.
What's the strength of that vehicle?
T10.
Crazy.
And I don't have a window because none of my
that's going to be
windows are
10
double
auto
hung.
hits,
They're all like
6s to
run out
wounds,
my-
but re-rolling all to wound rolls because
Yep.
he's sitting on the objective.
Correct.
you can't do that.
No, they don't work.
So we have
mine just runs it through
3
a filter,
6s,
and that's why I think it's
and
fine
then
with the
re-rolling.
Like, you know, it's not healthy, but like
No.
a little
So
bit
4?
is okay.
4, and I
That's
think,
why- that's another reason
you ignore cover.
primer or
They ignore cover, but they are -1, and I think that the icon of flame or whatever gives them on 6s to wound, which is the only thing that they can wound on, additional -1, but just give me one.
Sure.
Icon of flame, critical wound, improve armor penetration characteristic by 1,
Okay.
and I just, yeah, so
They
6
ignore-
minus
so they
4
ignore
minus
cover?
2s.
And they ignore cover.
They ignore cover.
Alright, so 5 ups.
I really like.
Alright, so he takes 1. What's the damage?
Just 1.
Alright, so he takes 1.
really nice.
And then we have the sorcerer, the regular sorcerer,
I really love that.
warp
I think it's
smite.
not.
Funny because like these are what I'm so used
2
to playing on for
shots
so long.
into the vehicle.
The original GW.
6s because this is 6s are auto hits because
Yep.
I
exploding
think it also helps
6s.
that they're mounted on
That was an auto.
actual MDF Mason.
You had a 6.
instead of-
Yeah, I know. I added 1.
Oh,
2 shots, and
I'm
then
sorry.
strength 4, toughness more.
I was over here, so I didn't see you add it. So,
6s to wound and devastating wounds.
So it's all.
So 2 more wounds.
2, and it was devastating, you said?
Yep,
Alright, so that's how many mortals?
2.
2, so he's down to 7.
And then we have the exalted sorcerer in that unit, and we're almost done with that squad. Ranged weapon
I
is
still have my 40 neophytes to come in.
D6 shots.
It feels
With
a
2.
little empty on your side.
It's top of 2.
Well, half of the games end bottom 2, top of 2. Like,
Yeah.
that's usually where people are conceding these days.
Yeah, no, I still have both squads of neophytes.
This was the bloodiest game on my side. I played. This was the first game in.
I think so this is just the wound roll from the exalted sorcerer attached to the unit of rubrics.
You get to reroll. You get to reroll.
But do I get to reroll?
I'm on the objective.
No, I know, but he's not rubric native. He's attached to the unit.
It doesn't matter. The unit's
Also, having the
abilities
Vindicare probably would have been
happen
really
to the
nice for
unit.
helping-
He now gets that benefit
Okay,
of the unit.
it works for me. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, if
No.
he's alone, he loses the ability of the unit, but with that, so.
Strength 6, toughness 10,
That's
5
wounds.
wood wounds, so this is minus 2.
And does that ignore cover?
No.
So it'd be 4 up?
4, but also does feel like
Yeah.
kind of a missed
Good.
thing.
That's all that squad can do. Demon Prince will fire into that thing because why not?
Because why not?
White meat.
Looking for
A lot of devastating.
2s,
There's a lot of devastating.
no rerolls, and then looking for this is strength 5, toughness is 10, so 6s,
You know what it was? It was
1,
half damage.
minus 1, but
So 3 up?
Brain or whatever it
Okay.
was.
Wait, no, he might, no, he still can't see that part.
But they had, she has.
So he does fail it.
2 points of damage.
2,
They're
down to 5.
supposed to not run.
He didn't
like, by
shoot
lore,
the
and
Mutualist Vortex
previously by
Beast,
rules, you
and
bring
let's see if we can
all
get
of
that
the,
Rock Grinder
the card,
yeah.
all of that
finished
Yatari
off.
stuff. Is it
He's not going to be able to come back, right?
No,
Oh, thank God.
vehicles can't come back.
Thank God.
She was running back.
I'm going to play dumb as I always do, and I'm going to go with the beam version of this weapon.
Okay.
So I'm looking for a 3
Not hot
to hit,
at all.
and if I hit,
My rolling was really cold for the first 2 turns, and by the time I got to turn 3,
I'm telling you.
I didn't do it.
I'm telling you. I'm going to spend my command points,
really strong place.
and I'm going to
So-
reroll this.
So remember, I made that 2.
Like I
Oh,
said it.
no, you made Overwatch.
Overwatch 2, you're right, never mind.
This is
Sorry.
a 6, this does hit. Okay, thank God. So this is strength 18, toughness 10, so 3s to wounds.
very
Wounds
effectively-
minus 4,
I mean, she was running
That goes through.
D6 plus 6.
That's, he's dead.
She didn't do
Does he
more
explode?
because she didn't have to, but like the fact that they can
No.
just
Okay,
basically
cool beans. I should have opened with that instead of
it has this whole thing where
one Hades autocannon into the Ridge Runner
Yep.
and one Hades autocannon into the
Sounds good.
in winning
Ridge Runner. 3s to hit, 6 shots.
All hit.
All hit. Strength is 8, toughness is 3s.
I'm gonna do that.
All of them. So minus 1.
6.
6 of them, yeah. Minus
so
1.
He does have cover still.
Yep. So regular save.
3 up.
Boy, like within, you know, like
I make 'em up.
engagement range.
Oh,
You don't.
I do.
Okay. And then the other dudes over here.
Yeah.
Like
3s.
there shouldn't be allowed to be
1 miss. And 8 versus
But I think they got rid of
6,
a lot
so
of those
3s.
restrictions.
Yeah.
5 of them. Minus 1.
A minus 1, and
But yeah.
yeah, cover. So it'll be 5 ups. And was how many?
Like 5.
5.
5?
Is it big enough to
5 ups.
to pop a pin in there? Like a little piece of
So
brass
3?
wire?
2 points of damage each. So 6 total. So 6 4 up till pains.
Yeah, so I'll do the first one.
Right now anyways, it's the moment by
4 ups.
Well, just bring a pin.
Oh, he takes 2, he's down to 1.
Brass wire next time and put it here.
And he will die.
It's not the only part.
So he will go down. And then on to the other
Yeah,
outlet. Last one.
and you know, and it was
We'll
balanced.
take both. He's down to 1.
It was just
All right. Now on a 2 up, the Abominate will return. He will.
And that's a once per.
Once per battle, and he returns with his full wounds.
That's not nice.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just. You know what that means? That I gotta shoot Magnus into those dudes because I have to. So all weapons into that unit. So starting off with Gaze of Magnus, number of shots is 3d3 for a total of 2, 4, 5.
Yep.
Looking for 2s.
Yeah.
I have a dice down there.
Yep.
Right behind the pillar.
Right.
Strength is 9, toughness is 6, so 3s to wounds, but plus 1 aura, 2s to wound, 3 go through.
What's the toughness of it?
9.
9. So I have the same thing as your Terminator, so it will still be 3s.
2.
Yep.
2 minus 2.
2
And,
minus 2.
Yep,
So 2 minus 2. And what's the damage?
3.
3 damage each. So the first one. 4 ups. He will die. And the second one. He will take 1.
Okay, and then the second one is How many guys are in that unit?
There's total of, so what's 6?
Well, at
No.
the time I was
Now
I was
5.
shooting 5, right?
Yep.
So I would get
Well,
the
6
blast.
at the 5. At the time of shooting, 5. 6. So regardless, you get blast, plus 1.
Right. So this Zinch's Firestorm is D6 plus 3, but D6 plus 4. So 4 plus D6 would be 4 more, 8. 2's to hit.
And this is a
1's miss, 6 is explode.
recast.
And then strength 5, toughness 6,
So 5s.
5s, but Magnus 4s.
Scepter kit, so I don't have.
So 3?
Three of them minus 1.
Minus 1. So the cover will give me
Oh, I love him.
a regular 5 up. So 2,
Yeah, it really bums me out.
3.
3, 5 up. So it goes to damage.
2 points of damage each.
All right, so the first one,
Breaker land slot.
4 ups. It's okay on, and the second one. It's okay on both.
I don't like that.
They're solid in this list.
One unit that was hit by the Hades autocannon needs to be marked with minus 1 to hit.
So
And I
you
think
hit.
we're gonna put it on them. There's a token back there by your Ridge Runner.
They can use that scrap for free, even if that scrap.
So they get minus 1 to hit.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm gonna be declaring a charge with him into this
Yep.
unit over here.
Sounds good.
And Magnus will be declaring a charge into
Sounds gravy.
them.
So it's like,
Love it. I love it. I want more of it.
but considering
So Forge Fiend first.
most of the targets,
I think he makes it.
6, it's probably enough. Yes. So he's gonna come here. Magnus, let's charge into them. I mean, we called it. That's what we're gonna do. We're looking for a 10.
I'll see you before I take off.
No.
yeah. I'll be
It's a 9.
So close.
So close. I have no command points. So
real close.
yeah, so close, but no cigar. Forge Fiend fighting the
I'm gonna go to Spain for.
I'm just gonna pick them up.
Go to Berlin.
It's,
Okay.
You're gonna kill them.
full bins.
We have like a spread in Bavaria.
So this
Then
one,
you get to swing with that one guy.
that one guy is not gonna do much.
next year, so it's
He's got 3 attacks,
with them and
hitting on 3s,
yeah. avoid them.
wounding on 5s, 3 rolling 1s.
Anyway, all right. Good to see you. Good to see you, gentlemen.
All right,
Safe travels.
3 rolling 1s. All right, so 2 wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Nothing. All right. And then I'm just gonna pick them up because you're gonna beat the hell out of them.
Sounds like a plan.
And both of those units are going to return because they are both battle line.
I don't like that at all.
All right.
They keep returning. They're like cockroaches in New York City.
I mean, you gotta have, as long as you, I feel like mobility can beat
Oh, GSC.
Genestealer calls.
Yeah, I don't know
Part of the
that
reason why-
Thousand Suns are the best on the mobility side of things.
So
But,
we're gonna put one
I hear you.
back here, and I'm gonna put one in that corner over there.
Where are your blood markers?
So let me see. Engage on all fronts at the end of my turn. Does it say
It's
holy
holy,
with him? It is?
Yeah. So you moving him actually took you out of 3 because he was in that quarter back there.
I don't like that at all. So instead of 4, I guess I'm gonna get 2? No.
No, because you need 3, so you actually don't score it.
Anything, and then extend battle lines at the end of your turn if you control 1 or more objective markers in your own deployment zone, and you also control 1 or more objectives in no man's land.
Which you do.
5, so that's gonna get me 5, take me up to
And
15.
at the end of your turn, I am going to discard this one to gain CP.
Okay.
Start at the end of your opponent's turn?
It's at the end of any turn.
Is it?
Because I thought it was
That's
the end of
okay.
yours.
If you wanted to discard it at the end of your
Oh, I just wanted to get the CP. That's all. That's why I was holding it.
That's
Someone
fine.
told
That's
me
fine.
today.
That's fine.
This is, it sucks when it's their second game of 10th edition and nobody tells you.
We're just gonna pretend that you did this at the end of your.
I mean, it really does. I have multiple ways to
That's
get
okay.
CP.
That's okay.
It really
That's
is.
okay. I'm gonna keep engaged on all fronts. Fluck it. So at the end of Belron 2 for Thousand Suns, it's 15, and you're at
2.
2. And I think we're gonna move on into Belron 2 for Genestealer Coast.
All right. So if we do that, so I don't need to roll for this to gain CP because I already gained it. But I will go up to 5 CP now, and you will go up to 1.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. So this gentleman is going to move. He's just going to move over here, and they are going to move here,
And in fact, they did have a limit. You can only ever gain 1 CP from any source unless it's your command phase, and then you can gain multiple CP. Like Imperial Knights and Votan both have abilities that give you 3 CP, but they trigger in the command phase, and that's why they're allowed to gain that more than 1.
Wait. So, if I, theoretically, GSC has the ability, in the command phase, every objective marker that I'm on with a neophyte squad, I roll the dice. And on 4 up, I get a CP.
Is it in the command phase?
Yes.
Then you probably would gain each of them, but
That's
you also need to check because some of those rules have a wording where it says...
does not say anything about capitalization or whatever that word is. I just assumed you couldn't score more. Because I felt like that's a fair assumption.
If 1 or more of the results is 4+, you gain 1 CP.
Okay, sorry.
So having multiple guys gives you more dice rolls, but you can still only gain max 1.
So, and then if theoretically I have then something to give me CP during the turn, would that count?
that would still stack with that in that case.
See, well, even then, all right. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and roll this. I will gain, I'm at 6 CP. That is silly. We're going to advance the Genestealers 5 inches.
At the end of each command phase, the player turn whose turn it was. So I actually scored 5 VP for each objective marker that I controlled.
I thought it was at the beginning of the command phase.
In the command phase, in turn 2, which we already passed. I just didn't calculate.
But I had 3 guys on that one, which is 6.
What was there? Let's see.
So 2 each.
He's 4, so I didn't hold this.
And then I had this one, and I had this one because you only had 1 guy on it.
So I only had 1.
Yeah.
I had 2.
2, yes.
So that would give me 10 more.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll take 10 more.
So then I get 5 from my home objective.
In the command phase, yes.
All right, cool.
7, 25, 7. Okay.
Strong 7. All right, we are going to get 2 more secondaries. We have area denial and storm hostile objectives. So basically the same thing you had. But at the end of the turn, if one or more units from your army are wholly within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield, and there are no enemies wholly within 6 inches of the center, I score 5. At the end of the turn, there are 1 or more enemies, I will score 3. Okay. So if you're there, I get 3. If you're not there, I get 5. So I have to kill Magnus the Red.
Okay.
That's it. He's dead. He's dying right
He's
now.
marked for death.
He's dying. We're about to show you the strength of my stupid list. All right, then move 6. Say it's gonna come 6. So that would be a 6-inch charge there, or I can go there. All right, well, that was a fun movement phase. All right, at the end of my movement phase, however, I'm going to drop some peoples. One of which is going to be 3 inches away. So I'm going to spend 1 CP, going down to 5, to drop within 3 inches of models, instead of outside of 9.
Slice of pizza when it was offered to me all that long ago.
Can you just take a look at something? Because, again, I got flamers here. Yeah, all 3 flamers in range. So, how many models are you dropping?
Wait, what's what's the range?
There's 3 flamers here.
Okay, what's the range?
12.
All right, so then we'll move this way.
He's got flamers too.
Not yet, well.
No, seriously, he's got flamers too.
Yeah, he's rude.
But he's outside of 12.
He's a rude man. Can you show me 12 from the flamer?
But I'm gonna take off.
Sounds
you guys have a
good.
good game.
Let's say that this is 12.
All right, so I'm gonna move just up so that I'm outside of that. Okay. We are going to drop the other one right behind them. All right, fun times at Ridgemont. All right. So that is my movement phase. We're gonna also now go into the shooting phase now.
Let's do it.
In the shooting phase, I'm gonna spend 1 CP to give the frontline unit +1 ballistic skill and +1 AP because they arrived from reserves. Then I'm going to spend 0 CP, and I'm allowed to do the same CP, same strat for free on the back line.
Okay.
So both units are going to have +1 ballistic skill and +1 AP. In that shoot, I'm also then going to spend 2 CP, going down to 2, for coordinated assault. Both 20-man units are going to shoot Magnus to red.
Okay.
All right. So
Bring it.
first things first, we're going to shoot the mortar into Magnus the red.
Stealth.
Yep. So -1. So this will be. I'm already -1. So well, D6 + 3 is 7. Okay. Okay. So it doesn't stack, right?
Say it again.
So out of line is -1 to hit and you gain cover. But you're also stealth, but they don't stack, right?
Well, if so, this is -1 to hit. Indirect fire is what? Ballistic skill something or -1 to hit? Because if it's
That's
twice -1 to hit, it does not stack.
Achilles
I cannot make it. I mean, nothing can be +or -2 to hit, as far as I know.
Subtract 1 from the hit roll.
Range attack is subtract 1 from that attack's hit roll. So
it's
it's
the
the
same
same thing. So it does not stack.
So then I need a 5 to wound. I get 1 wound at AP 0.
So 1 wound at AP 0.
Yep.
His armor is, I have no clue because nobody shot him ever. So this is all new to me.
I'm sure he's a 2 up.
On Magnus?
I'm sure he is.
It is. 2 up?
He's good.
Yep.
All right, but he has got an extra AP. Things ignore cover, which doesn't matter because when I come from reserve, I also ignore cover. All right, so now we're gonna have fun with it. So
I am terrified.
everybody is within 12 inches of Magnus, so we're gonna shoot a lot of shots. So we're gonna start with the front unit first. They're gonna shoot their pistols. So it's all 20 have pistols, and the Nexus has a pistol, and so that's 21 pistol shots.
21 shots at looking for,
Well, it would be BS3,
but 4 is because of
four is
stealth.
because of stealth.
Okay.
But the Primus allows me full rerolls to hit.
That's not nice. So 4 is
2, 4.
rerolling everything,
Yep.
and strength of the weapon is,
It's 3,
so you need 6s to 1.
except because of coordinated assault, I'm +1 to wound.
So 5s to 1. Okay.
So 2, 4, 6, 8,
I'm not liking
10,
that at all.
12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21.
So
Fours.
21 fours.
And because they came in from reserve, due to my Cult Ambush ability, they will have sustained hits. 1. This is cocked. All right. We're going to be re-rolling these. Move those over that way. Okay, these will miss. All right, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 explosions. All right, these are going to be 5s. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 AP2 because of the stacking AP.
2, 4, 6, you said?
7.
7. 7
AP2. So 4.
cover and all that stuff ignored.
Yeah, ignore
Because-
because
yeah,
when they
right.
came in from reserves.
I'm just
So 7 4-ups.
7 4-ups.
Yeah.
So 4-up armor, 4-up invuln. I fail 4.
Yep.
So what do we say? He's at 16, so 12 remaining.
Yep. All right, they're going to do their hybrid weapons. There are 10 regular guys plus the cult icon banner and the leader. So that's 12, so that's 24. 2, 4. Again, 4s, exploding 6s, re-rolling everything. Technically, I could fish for 6s, but I don't want to because I don't want to be greedy and fail.
So all these guys come
just-
in. ignoring the 9-inch away thing?
What?
They don't have to stay 9 inches away?
So the first unit didn't have to because I spent CP for it, so they can come within 3.
Okay.
The second one does.
Okay. Are they? There's Terminators there, right?
Oh.
That's the only thing that's.
Oh, no, I'll move them. That's fine. That was my fault. So yeah, they need to come back here. So the back squad needs to move over here, and over here.
The reason why I'm asking is if they have pistols and it's 12
Well,
inch.
this back squad hadn't shot yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is just the front squad that was allowed to come in
That's
from 3
fine. That's
inches.
fine.
Yep.
Just trying to see if I push at least some shots back.
Yeah, so this is the
out of
first squad
range.
that was able to be within 3.
Gotcha.
But then you had flamers, and I didn't want to get overwatched.
Understood.
Okay, so these are hits, but now I have explodings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 explosions. 2, 4, 5, and 6. So these are going to come in. So these are going to be 5s to wound you. Alright, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was so 9 total. AP 2, 1 damage.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4s. I fail 3, 5, 5.
Alright, so 12 down to 7.
7.
Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Alright. Now for the heavy stubbers. They are within rapid fire. Okay. So this is going to be another 24. Hitting on 4s, exploding 6s, re-rolling everything. Oops, I don't know what that was, so whatever. Alright, so explosions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 5, 6, and 7. And then wounding on 5s. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. AP2. 1 damage.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Is there more shooting coming my way? Jesus Christ.
This squad has 4 flamers max.
1, 2, 3.
So he's down to 4.
Down to 4.
And then 4d6 flamer shots.
Okay.
So we have 12, 16, 18. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now they auto hit, so 5s to wound. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 AP2, 1 damage.
Oh my God. 1, 2,
Down to 1.
3.
It's down to 1.
1 wound remaining.
And then the second squad is going to do the same thing.
No. This was all one squad?
That was 1 squad.
Jesus Christ, man. Go for it.
All right. So we'll do the heavy stubbers first because they can't split their fire. Everything has to go into there. Actually, we'll just do the 4 flamers because it's easier. Wait, let me find the flame. Let's just do the stubbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Same thing. 4s. 6s explode, re-rolling everything. Oh, that was a 6. 2. That was a 2. Alright, so these are all hits. This is a miss. This is a miss. That's 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 a miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more come in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 more. So we got a +2 on that one. And 5s to wound. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 AP2.
11 AP2.
Oh, trust me, I'm about to buy a whole new set. So it's
But you see these that he's
Dead.
kaput. Failed 6, he only had 1. Now, this is the first time ever. Does Magnus
he
implode psychically and bring people with him? Let's find out. That would be where? Deadly Demise D6.
So does he explode?
Let's find out. On a 6,
No.
no.
All right.
No. Oh my god, you killed the Primarch.
I mean, you killed my patriarch, so it's only fair.
It's not. It's close.
I mean, he's my leader. That's your lead. We killed each other's leaders. All right, so charges. Genestealers into the Terminators.
Go for it.
I think they make it. And then, so that's 7 for the Steelers. And they're going to try to come through the wall, so they can't be overwatched into the rubrics. The 7, which is going to make it. All right. And then they also would 7. All right. And you have 1 CP, correct?
I have 1 CP, yes.
So you
that is
can't
correct.
interrupt. So we're just going to start with the Admirals. So they're going to pile in. So we'll start with the Abominant first. So he gives the unit sustained hits. His 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Misses, but 2 6s.
Yes, stealth doesn't work in close combat.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, cool.
But we got 2 explosions, so we get, extra dice. Strength 12, so 2s. And 1 miss. So we have 3 at AP2.
4 up in wounds. Cocked.
So D6
1.
plus 1. So min
So
2.
that's 1 guy.
Yep.
This guy.
Alright, and then the Aberrants themselves. So there is 1 missing. So they will get 12 attacks total. So 4, 8, and 12. They are equipped with heavy power weapons. So hitting on 3s, 6s explode. A lot of ones. But we got 2 explosions. So we drop 3. And then strength 8.
Toughness 4.
Alright, so 2s again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at AP2. 3 damage each.
4 up in wounds. 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage each.
1 guy, 2 guys, 3 guys, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. Right?
And then do I consolidate? I don't know. No, because I didn't kill you. Alright. So then we have the Genestealers, who's going to have 20 attacks. Alright, so these hit on 2s, wounding on 5s. Still out of ones. Wounding on 5s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AP2.
And another thing that we missed is those guys were -1 to hit.
I know, but I'm +1 because I spent the CP.
Oh, okay.
So 4.
These dudes, right? The Aberrants. They were hit by the. It's too late now because.
Oh
we
no,
don't
I
know-
totally forgot about that.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. This is on the Terminators.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's 5.
5.
Yeah.
AP.
AP2. 1 damage each.
4, 5. AP2 would be a 4 up
yep.
armor, a 4 up invuln. I
Gonna kill
failed 3. That's 1 dude, unless somebody's wounded.
I think somebody is wounded with 2 left.
Yeah, this guy had 2 wounds, so he's removed. And then this guy is at 2 wounds. Okay?
Yep.
this guy is gonna come closer.
Yep.
This guy and this guy, just so they can like maintain coherence or whatever.
course.
So let's see. There's a lone dude with a flamer who's got a close combat weapon, 2 hits on 3s, not rerolling anything.
T6.
Strength is 4, toughness is 6. Nothing happens, but I think their rule to reroll. Let me just see if it's only ranged attacks. It's ranged attack, so it does not apply to close combat,
Okay.
so it does not work. So that's one guy. The aspiring sorcerer has 3 with his force weapon, not re-rolling anything, not hitting once, and that's deflating. And then we have the exalted sorcerer with his force weapon. He's got 3 and 2, 5 attacks, looking for 2s. 2 misses, but 2 explodes because
Yep.
sustain hits and psychic weapon. 6 versus 6, so 4s.
Yep. So 3.
3. Do 6s to wound do anything? I don't think so. So 3 of them -1.
-1, so 6 sub saves. Nothing.
They
Damage.
are D3 each.
Yep.
So 3, 2, and 1.
All right, 3, 2, and 1. So 3 and, all right. So 1 has 2 on him. So we'll do the 1 first. 4 up. He takes 1. The 2, he will live. And then the 3, he will die.
Okay. And then the Terminator. So sorcerer, and 2 regular guys. Okay. The attached sorcerer leading the unit will
Totally forgot to shoot them.
swing first. He's got 5 attacks with the
I totally got so excited that I totally forgot shooting them.
5. He is looking for 3s. So 1 miss. Strength 6. Toughness on the little black dudes.
Toughness 4.
3s to wounds. 3 wounds -1.
3, 5 up to the rolls. So
I'm sorry, 1 more. 4.
4. So 2 go through.
2 go through, D3 damage each, so 3 and 1.
All right, 3 is going to kill 1, and 1 is going to. Yeah, technically, we should do that slowly because I could theoretically take the 1 and then take the 3 and only kill 1.
That's okay, so I dropped the ball on this one, so do whatever you'd like,
Yeah.
but on the next one I'll do them
Yeah.
one at a time.
So I'll kill the 1.
So there's 2 regular dudes with kopeshes. That's 4 attacks each, looking for 3s. Now 6s, auto wounds. These are misses, these need to wound, these are strength 5, toughness is
4.
3, these are -2
Yep, 5
and
up
2.
pinball. All right, so 2 more will die.
2 points of damage each,
Yep,
right?
2 more will die.
4 attacks with the force weapon, looking for 3s and looking for 3s. Just 1, -1.
1, so 1, 5 up. Good.
That's it.
Yep.
Scoring.
I will get 5 for area denial, and I will get 5 for storm hostile objective. So now I have that one in no man's land.
So you have that one.
Yep, and then, because at the end of my turn, if either of the below conditions are satisfied, the secondary skill is 4. I control 1 or more objective markers that you do not control anyone at the start of
You
the
only- you
So
only-
I get 4, sorry. 4.
Yeah.
4. 16.
16 for Genestealer cults, and we said 25 for Thousand Suns. And I guess we're gonna move on into Thousand Suns round 3. I'm gonna draw 1 card, which is no prisoners. Each time an enemy unit is destroyed, you score 2 VP to a maximum of 5.
So you have to kill a unit.
I'm gonna stay with sustain hits for army-wide. This sorcerer is going to try and bring back.
No, I'm just telling myself. I'm thinking not much.
He's gonna try and bring back rubrics. Anything but a 1 is a 2. I think that's just one destroyed model comes back to that unit.
Okay.
So let's say that it's
gentleman there.
this dude.
Yep.
In the command phase, we score
Yep. You're gonna score
taking hold, right?
15.
So yeah, 5, 5, 5. So I'm 15, 40 points at the moment. Cool. I am essentially just gonna.
But remember, I also re-roll all hits.
It's okay.
So there's a flamer here.
Here, am I within
So
12?
one. Yes. You're gonna 12 with that.
Okay. So basically, I want to be
Yep. Outside of the flamer range.
within my flame
Yep.
range and still.
And outside of, so you're outside of my flamers. I'm still going to Overwatch, and I'm going to do it on the first squad, the front squad. But I'm going to do it on the Nexus, so that Nexus is it's going to be free, because it is on your turn. So I'm going to shoot with the hybrid weapons. They will be outside of rapid fire, so it's going to be 1. So it's going to be 10, 12 shots.
Oh, and I think before you do that, I think I owe you a battle shock
I owe you one too, actually,
for the Terminators.
and the rubrics.
Terminators are at 11. They really want to stay, and the rubrics are at 4 plus 1 is 5. What's the OC on your
1.
I have to spend the
Yeah,
command
because you
point.
scored already. Or you could take away 5.
Well, actually,
Oh no, you'd still have 15, regardless.
because battle shocks are at the end and the scoring is 1.
It's at the end as well. But it doesn't matter because you have 4. And you already would still get 15 regardless.
Right.
So even if you didn't control that, it wouldn't matter. But it's up to you if you want to spend the CP.
What would that? It's just OC goes back to 0.
It goes down to 0 and you can't
stratagems.
use stratagems.
It's fine. They are battle shocks.
I owe you a 1 on the Genestealers. They also battle shocked. All right.
Okay.
So anyway, so it'd be 12 shots.
Yeah, overwatching.
4, 6.
And you're down to count your.
I'm spending at 0 because of the Nexus.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So 6s will hit. Rerolling. So we're down to 4 so far. 7. Coordinated assault is not on, so it will be 6s to wound. So we will get 2 wounds, AP 0.
2 wounds, AP 0 on the beast.
Yep.
He does not get cover because you can see all of them, right?
Yep.
With the front unit?
Yeah, the front
shooting?
unit is this section here.
3 ups, 4 ups, because no AP and his armor is 4. Stays them both.
All right, so then the Primus has an 18-inch range, but the Primus is not going to do shit. It's an anti-infantry weapon. So we're going to do the heavy stubs. It's still going to be 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6s, reroll. So I got 4. That was suboptimal. And 6s. Nothing. Alright. Never mind.
So in the movement phase, this guy is going to get within 9. That's their move.
And is that 1 unit or 2 units?
1 unit.
Alright. So are any other models moving?
Yeah, that's their movement.
Okay. I will use my Acolyte Icons wards 1 time per battle, and this blip will move. And he will go outside of 9 here.
So the Demon Prince is just going to move up to here. 10, 11 Cabal points. But can I generate Cabal points if I'm battle shocked? This unit is battle shocked. That sorcerer has 2 and the other sorcerer has 1. So instead of 11, I have 8.
Okay.
Okay. He will Doombolt that unit in front of him. Result of Doombolt is going to be a 6. So that's D3 plus 6 mortal wounds for a total of 6
8.
plus 2, 8.
Alright. That's going to be 8 Feel No Pains. Toonbolt is strong.
And in certain scenarios, it can be done twice.
Whew. All right, 4 ups. So one's going to die, and one's going to be on 2. So he's going to be on 2.
How many wounds are they?
3 each.
12-inch flamer onto
The front squad, yep.
the 2d6 auto hits for a total of 10. So auto hits, ignoring cover, torrent, strength 6, toughness on these dudes in the front.
Oh, them 3.
So 2 wounds. All of them.
Okay,
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay, and the damage?
1.
1 damage each.
Minus 1, 1.
Minus 1, 1. So it's gonna be 10 dudes. 10. All dead.
The Demon Prince will be firing into the same unit. 6 shots with Infernal Cannon looking for 2s. All of them hit. Strength 5, toughness 3, so 3 is to wounds.
So who's shooting? Sorry.
Demon Prince into
the
that
same
unit.
squad?
Yep. 4, minus 1, 2 points of damage each.
Alright, so 4 6 ups. Alright, so 2 more will go.
Okay.
I'll take 1 squad. You've killed 12 so far. So 8 neophytes and the 2 leaders.
In that front unit.
Yep.
Both weapons going into that
Yep.
unit. So Hades autocannon is 6 shots each, 12 total. 2.
Alright, so I will go ahead and do one with shadows. If you were outside of 12, you wouldn't be able to shoot them, but I do get stealth. So you can still shoot me, I just get stealth.
At minus 1.
Yep.
And this is a stratagem.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down to 2 if I can find 2. Because I've already used a free one on that squad.
Okay. 4 ups. I'm not looking at what's going on.
Oh, what's up?
In the shooting phase, the Terminator Sorcerer is going to allow them to reroll 1s. Any friendly units to allow 1s. To reroll 1s against that unit. So these are rerolls, these are hits, these 2 are misses. So 3 misses, but everything else hits.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Is that right? Yes, it is. Strength is 8, toughness is
3.
less than, yep, yeah. So 2s,
Yep.
1, 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, minus 1, 2 points of damage.
8 minus 1. Alright, so I do think you can see everybody, so I don't think I get cover. So there's 8 6 ups. Alright, that's gonna kill everybody. Or I could kill the Nexus, try to keep some people alive. How many wounds does the Nexus have? Nexus has 3 wounds, so I can kill the Nexus. So I'll kill the Nexus, and then kill 5. So 3 guys left and a Primus. That's it. Oh, sorry, at the end of your movement phase, these people will shove back up. And these show up.
Charge phase. Demon Prince is going to try and join this combat over here.
Oh, with the aberrants?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. 6. So
Definitely makes it.
I pre-measured this. We can double check later on.
No, he was definitely within that.
No, that's not what I meant. He was definitely within range, but he's also, for the purposes of engage on all fronts, this unit is wholly within 30 inches here. He is within 30 inches over there, and that unit over there of Termes.
If he makes this charge, he's not within 3 inches of this. Because it's 3 inches outside of another quarter. But
Oh, I see what you mean. I gotta stay 3 inches
from
away.
another quarter, yeah.
Fuck. If we killed them,
And you move towards the
objective.
The objective.
that could.
Technically, you just need to be closer to the objective than you started, so you could theoretically move that way and then get it. Yes.
I mean, we're gonna find out. That's the only charge that can I make a charge here? 9 inches away.
I don't believe the crates are breachable, unfortunately. You'd have to go around.
4 and 10, 11. Let's see. Charging over there. 7 is not gonna cut it, so that's not gonna work. Okay, Demon Prince fighting the Aberrants. Strike mode of this weapon. It is 6 attacks. 2, 4, 6. Looking for 2s. 6s explode. 1s don't do anything, but 2 6s, so putting them back in. Strength 8, toughness 6, 3 to wound.
But -1 because I have the same rules as your Terminator.
4.
Yep.
4 of them. -2 and 3 points of damage each.
3 points of damage. So you got 4 of them?
Yep.
So we'll do the first one. Feel no pains. On the hurt one. He's going to be down to 1. The second one. He is going to die. The third one. He'll be down to 2. And the last one. He will die. Just the Abominant left. Do they return is the question. On a 4-up. They do.
Oh, I hate this. So this doesn't count as a unit, right?
What? No, they still died.
No, but for the purpose of scoring no prisoners, does
They
this count as-
absolutely died.
Okay, cool. Now he is outside of engagement range,
Correct.
but because there is this dude here, he needs to go towards him because he lived, right?
Because you did not kill the squad.
And I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Now, ongoing combat, you
Yep, I will go
get to go first with 1 unit.
Yeah, with 1 unit. I'm going to pick the Abominant just because it's funnier that way.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the Demon Prince because I just don't like.
He's toughness 10.
Yeah, so it would be 3s to wound, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. He no longer has exploding 6s because he's no longer leading a unit. And I missed twice. 3s to wound. 1 wound, AP2.
He's strength 12.
He is.
1.
Yep.
4 up in wall.
He's good. All right. Fun times. All right. So you get to fight with the Terminators or the Sorcerer or the Rubrics.
I think I'm gonna go with the Terminators.
Yep. I'm just going to pick those 2 up.
Gotcha.
Do they come back on a 4-up? They do not. The Genestealers have perished.
They're gonna pile in. There we go. We got your guys surrounded. So there's 2. Let's do the Sorcerer first. He's got the Force Weapon, 3 hits, 2 6s exploding, so adding 2 more auto hits. Strength 6, toughness 6, right? On the character over here. Yeah. So force the wounds. 4 wounds, -1.
On the Abominant?
This dude. He's toughness 6, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, cool. Because strength 6, toughness 6, I was wounding him in force. 4 went through.
AP
-1.
-1, so 6 ups. He fails damage.
D3 each.
All right, so do the just roll.
How many?
It's all one guy, so you can roll them all.
All of them?
Yep. So
3, 5, 6, 8.
4 ups. He's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many
Down to 1.
Down to 1. The regular dudes are gonna swing at him.
Yep.
There's 2 of them with 2 attacks each for a total of 4. Looking for 3s to hit, and then looking for 5s. 1, no AP.
5 up. Nope.
1 damage.
4 up. Yes.
And then there's the Exalted Sorcerer. Can he finish him off with
I
1
think so.
wound remaining? Let's find out. He's got a Force Weapon with 5 attacks. Looking for 2s. 6s explodes, so adding 1 more.
Yep.
6 versus 6, force to wounds.
Yep.
These 2 miss, 3 miss, 4 miss. So 2 of them go through, minus 1.
6s. Fails 1.
Oh, D3 damage. For 1.
4 up. Okay. 4 up.
No! He's alive with a single wound. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's all I can do, right? It's the end of my turn. We said we can't grab the engage on all fronts. And you know what? I've been holding it for 2 turns. I'm gonna discard it for a CP. So I'm gonna go up to 3.
Yep.
And the no prisoners, I think I removed 2 units for 2 VP per.
You kill
this unit over here, and that, that should give me 4 total. Yep. So the score for the Suns is 10, 20, 30, 44 to your
16.
16. And Genestealer Cult.
Like I said, my goal is if I can clear out a lot, I still have a chance to come back in this game. But I have to clear out a lot this turn. And that is what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is at the end of your turn, I'm going to spend 0 CP because it's going to go on the back squad who hasn't used their Nexus ability. And I'm going to, basically I'm returning to the shadows. So I can pick up 2 battle line units or 1 other Genestealer unit.
Okay.
And who I'm going to pick up is going to be this squad here and that back squad over there.
Okay.
And they have to return on my next reinforcement step. So my turn will happen and then they will come back.
So that's...
So this turn.
In this turn, in the
my
movement
movement
phase, at the
phase.
reinforcement step.
Correct.
Of the movement phase. Okay.
So these 3 are there. So all 20 of these guys are gonna disappear.
But they come back full, right?
Well, this squad's already full.
Oh, I see. You're not picking up.
No,
Okay,
that's a different squad. They're dead as shit. They're hurt as hell. All right. So at the beginning of my command phase, I'm going to roll 2 dice because I have 2 neophytes. If any one of these is a 4, I'm going to gain a CP. So I will gain 1 CP. I'm back up to 3. Oh, and I gain 1 for it being my turn. So 3 goes to 4. All right.
Battle shock tests.
Yes, they need a battle shock test. So they got a 7, so they are okay.
Okay. What about? Oh, he
becomes his own unit.
But
he is below.
He's at 1 wound remaining.
I think he's a 7. Nope, he's battle shock.
So what does that mean?
You just can't use strats, and I can't.
No. I get that, but for the purpose, you're gonna score now, right?
He doesn't control that at all, anyway.
No, but my guys were battle shocked, so my guys are battle shocked until my turn.
Then I would spend the CP. Is it 2 CP or 1 CP?
For insane to reroll or for
to auto pass it.
insane bravery, I believe, is what we're looking for. It's 1 CP.
So he'll go down. I'll go down to 3. All right.
Okay. So scoring.
So scoring wise is going to be 5, 10, 15 because you are battle shock.
What was it
So
again?
16 becomes
31.
31.
31 to 10, 20, 30, 44.
44.
Okay. And do you need to draw?
I do. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is investigate signals and secured no man's land. All right. In my shooting phase, I can select 1 or more units from your army that is not battle shocked and are eligible to shoot. Until the end of the turn, each corner of the battlefield that has 1 or more of these selected units wholly within 9 of it is scanned by, and I get 2 per. So I can move that way, I can move that way. The other one is secure no man's land. At the end of my turn, if I control 2 or more objectives in no man's land, I gain 5 victory points. If I only control 1, I get 2. So I need to gain 1 more marker. I need to gain this one. Not a problem.
And he is
wounded.
He is wounded.
He's going to move his 10 inches to come over here. The mortars are helping, but they're not helping enough that I don't want points. All right. Cool. So movement phase is there. they're gonna move their 6 inches this way. There, and 6 to there.
Let me see where they are. They are within 12.
Absolutely.
I don't know where you're gonna drop your shit, so I may as well.
Okay.
Because, but I know that you're gonna come back here, and I missed Overwatch. Whatever, doesn't really matter. So overwatching that unit, 2d6 auto flamers for 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, strength 6, toughness 3. 2s, 1 miss,
So
2, 4, 6, ignores cover, -1.
-1, so 6s, so 6 6s.
I'm just roll, but I'm pretty sure that what I said is correct, but I'm just double
So they
checking.
fail everything. However, the Acolyte Icon Ward gives them a 5-up fail to pay.
That's not nice.
So 5-ups. But 4 still die.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna kill the Clamavus though. Because he's no longer really needed. He was never needed. I just had 40 extra points and couldn't do anything with him. I literally couldn't do it. So he's gonna die, and then one guy's gonna die. Clamavus is dead. Okay. Cool. To here. He's gonna move to there, and he's just gonna move up there. All right. Cool. All right. We're gonna start my reinforcement step. So the beginning of the reinforcement step, the neophyte squads. Oh wait, sorry. I just need to back up just a little bit. Sorry, I messed that up. So the neophyte squad here, they're on objective. So D3+3 will return because of the cult icon ward.
Okay.
The cult icon, whatever it's called. So D3+3 is going to be 5. So 5 are going to return to that unit.
I don't like that at all.
We're going to return the 3, 4 heavy stubbers and the flamer. All right. And D3+3 will return from here, so I only lost 1, so he will also return. All right. At the end of the step, they're going to come down. I'm going to spend 1 CP to allow this unit to be 3 inches away from the beast.
You see? That's, yeah. I knew this was gonna happen. Should have been more patient.
And then the 20-man squad is going to pop up behind them 9 inches away. You know what? They're just gonna come somewhere else. I will be actually spending the strat again with the Nexus unit and allowing it to be 0 CP, so they will also be 3 inches away. Actually, no. I'm actually gonna go over there to that dude. That is the drop. So, another CP here for that. 4 to make them +1 to hit, +1 AP. He has an invul save of
5 and 5 up, feel no pain.
so he's a 4 5 up. Right?
4 armor, 5 invul, and 5 feel no pain.
So I just want to make sure I do as many. So I'm gonna do +1 here, and then we'll do the free thing over there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's good. All right. And then we're gonna spend 2 to 0 for this squad and that squad to shoot the Hell Beast thing.
The Forge Fiend?
Forge Fiend thing.
Okay.
So that's the coordinated assault will be for 0 for the Nexus unit over there because he is one of the ones targeted. But they both have to shoot that. All right, so that being said, we're going to go into shooting phase now. And we're gonna start here. So they're gonna use their 2 demo charges onto this unit here. So it's gonna be 2d6 plus 3, 2d6 plus 6 because it's d6 plus 3 each. So that's 7 plus 6 is 13. So normally 5, but the plus 1 is going to be 4s. They reroll 1s. So this is a miss, this is a miss, this is a miss, and these are misses. Alright, so we have 5 hits, and strength 12.
3 to 1.
3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, that's not good. So 2 of them. I will spend 1 CP to reroll this one. Alright, so we got 3. 3 is going to be AP 3.
So 5 up in wounds. I save 1.
So 2 damage apiece.
5 up, feel no pain. I save 1, so 3 go through.
Yep.
So he's down to 5.
Yep, and then there's 3 flamers in that squad. That's 11 shots. Moving on 6s, rerolling 1s. 2 wounds. So 2 wounds, AP 1.
5 up armor or 5 up in wound. Nope. And then damage.
1 damage each.
5 up, feel no pain. Nope.
Right.
2 more. 3.
Alright, so that unit is done shooting, and now we're going to shoot everything from that unit into this unit.
Oh, revenge of the little people. Okay.
Alright, so we'll start with the mining lasers. Oh, 5s. Nada. Alright. Alright, so they have 2 flamers. So 2d6 shots. So 6 shots. 4 and 6. He might live. And so that's going to be 1 more, AP 0.
4 up armor. He's good.
Alright. So everybody but this guy is with 12. Yeah, so that guy's not. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pistols. 4s. And 6s. So 1 more, AP 0.
4 up. You. Nope. 5 up. Nope.
Right, down to 2. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 shots. All right. Crap, I forgot they get sustained. Oh well. I totally forgot they get sustained hits when they come in.
Oh, okay. 6s explode?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so 4, so 6s. That was literally the whole reason I did that. That's all right. I totally forgot. All right, well, looks like he's gonna live on 2 wounds. All right, so those 2 squads are gonna get the +1 to wound for a coordinated assault.
Just keep in mind they're -1 to hit.
Yep, I'm starting with that one. I'm hoping that does everything. I just need to declare 2 units into a target.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're going into the Forge Fiend?
Yeah, both units are technically going to the
Gotcha.
Forge Fiend. All right, so it was everybody but those back 3. So it's 21 pistols minus 3 is 18 pistols. 2, 3. They do not have the +1, but they do reroll, so 4s.
It's nothing, it's too late, but I keep forgetting, not only does a unit get a -1, they're meant to immediately take a battle shock test. Don't worry about it, because we already passed beyond that, but it would have made a difference.
Yeah.
Because I could have possibly denied you
Absolutely.
some victory points.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, go for it. I'm sorry to interrupt.
So 18 hitting on 4s, rerolling. 6s explode because I'll remember it this time. I'll remember it on the unit that I didn't care that much about. The unit I cared about.
Yeah.
I forgot. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So I'm gonna get +1. So 100 and something %. And then 5s because +1 to wound.
What's the strength?
Yeah. So AP1. What?
What's the strength of the weapon?
So
Or
it's
weapons?
It's 3. But
So
it's
6s, but 5s. Okay.
but 5 because of a coordinated assault. So 5s, it's gonna be AP1. Let's just pull the successes. 2, 4, 5, 6. So 7 so far. AP 1. Oh no, 8. So 8 AP 1.
Okay.
And they're all the same, AP and damage. So then we'll do the, it will be...
Let me make a save real quick.
sure.
So that's 8 AP1, so 4 up armor instead of 3. 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Okay, proceed.
All right, so then there are, that'll be 12, so it's 24 hybrid guns. So they're 4s are rolling everything, 6s explode.
I'm going to move these.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're fishing for 6s.
No,
or-
I'm not trying to fish for 6. That was a 6. Sorry. Let's go back. No, I'm not trying to fish for 6s. I'm not trying to be greedy. Because I know I'll probably get less than what I have. Because it's happened before. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3.
Yep, that-
8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. So we add +2. And then 5s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. AP1.
9 4 up armor saves. 2, 3.
Okay. All right.
So he's down to 5 wounds remaining.
I'm gonna do the 46 flamers, and then we'll save the heavy stubbers for last. 46 flamers is 6, 10, 16. So 2 now 5s. So 2, 4, 5 more AP1.
5 4 up saves. 3.
It's down to 2.
Down to 2.
And then the last 24 shots. 2, 4. 6s explode. This is a miss. This is a miss. This is rerollable, 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 rerollable. Miss and miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So +1. All right. And 5s. This is cocked. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
AP1.
AP1.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can the Forge Fiend live? 1, 2 is
exactly.
all you need.
Yeah.
Does it deadly demise? No, it does not. It is removed from play.
And then that squad's going to shoot everything into that squad. They're going
for
to do their thing, but blast it'll be +2. So 2d6 plus 10. No, plus 8. 2d6 plus 8.
Okay.
So that is 6 plus 8 is 14. 2 5s, rerolling 1s. So rerollable. There. So misses. Only 1s. Nope. So, and then 2s. So we have 4 at AP2.
4 at AP2 would be 5 up. Would it?
No.
Right? I mean,
You have cover, yeah.
Yeah. So.
But no, I ignore cover because I came out of...
4 up minimum saves. And I failed 3.
Alright, so that's going to be 2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece would be 4 guys? No.
3
how many?
guys, 'cause you
3
said
guys?
one, yeah.
Okay. 3 guys removed.
And then the... I got 2 flamers that can see, so 2d6 shots for 5 shots. 5 shots. These are going to be wounding you on 5s. So just 1, AP0.
AP0 would be 3 up armor save.
Good?
They're good.
All right. That is my shooting phase.
Okay.
Because they forfeit their shot because their target is dead. So we're gonna try to charge. How good are rubrics in combat again?
No AP, single strength 4, no AP. I mean, the two guys that can do damage are these dudes. They're not great.
But they're T4?
T4, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll go. We'll try to charge there. Oh wait, well no, it happens the next turn. So
Here, 9, yeah, 9 is fine.
And then on your turn, I get my aberrants back. All right, so we have 1. All right. Okay. So how does anti-infantry work?
Anti-infantry on X indicates that on whatever X designates as a roll, it counts as a critical wound. And then if the weapon has like devastating wounds, essentially.
Oh, so it doesn't really matter. So just wounds on 2s.
Yeah, but there's like my stuff.
No, he doesn't have those.
Okay, my stuff always has anti whatever paired with devastating wounds. That's
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like he was supposed to, but they didn't give him that because they're stupid. He just gets extra attack. So we just had that charge there, so we'll start with the leader. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Go for it.
AP2, 4, 5. Hitting on 3s, rolling 1s. Alright. And then strength 5.
That was 4.
3s, 3 rolling 1s. So 3 AP2.
4 pin wounds. 1.
So 1 damage.
1 damage. One guy is gonna go down to a wound remaining. Okay.
And then there's gonna be 12 attacks. 2 on 3s, rolling 1s. Miss and a miss, and then 4s. Oh, there was 1 in there. There we go. So 2, 4, 6, 7, AP1.
7 AP1 would be 4 up armor, 4 up pin wound. 2, 3.
So I killed 2.
Damage.
1 each.
So yeah, 1 guy that was wounded and 1 additional guy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that was worth it.
I go next.
Yes.
So I think I have to go with the Demon Prince and hopefully
Of
get
course.
rid of that one.
I'm just gonna pull him because he's got 1 wound left.
Okay.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. So end of
so-
turn scoring.
Yes. So I'm gonna get 4 on investigate signals for the
Okay.
Ridge Runner and the Ridge Runner. So we got 4. And then I am gonna get 5 because you are not on that objective anymore.
On the
Yeah.
far right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have this one and I have this one, which means I have 2 or more, and you are not controlling an objective.
I am.
Well, not in no man's land.
Okay.
No, never mind. You are.
No, I'm not. They're battle shocked. Remember?
Oh, they're battle shocked, and
Yeah.
he is not within 3 of it.
Well. Okay. Well, then it's important where whether. This is the thing. He can consolidate this way 3 inches, or this way an inch. If I move him at his consolidation phase, he can go towards the closest enemy model, which is not here, right?
Yeah, it's that way.
Or he can go. No, but he's got to base him. Or he can go towards objectives. Now, this one is actually closer than this one.
Yeah, but can he make it within 3 is the question.
He'd say that that's what it is,
Yeah.
and let's measure it.
Yeah, you're in.
So I would actually be holding this one. That's kind
You
of
control
important.
2 or more objectives in no man's land. This secondary. Oh wait, no. Never mind. It didn't even matter. I read this wrong.
What's it saying?
I just have to score. I just have to control 2 or more. I read that wrong. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah. Okay.
So you could keep him where he was if you.
No, that's okay. I mean, I should have done this.
Yeah,
is a
that way
good
for
thing.
your primary. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's gonna give me 5.
Oh, I didn't fight back here, no?
No, so you do need that one. Yeah.
Because that's gonna be.
Can you hand me that white dice over there?
Sure. So that's kind of gonna be important, no? Like if this one goes in here,
15.
goes in here. Okay, Exalted Sorcerer, 5 attacks. It doesn't matter, it's all one unit, right?
Yep. It is.
Looking for 2s, 6s explode, strength 6, toughness 3, 4? 4. 4, 3 to wounds, 5 of them.
How many? What's the AP?
AP is -1.
So 6s, 5. Technically 1 left, but you have a shit ton more attacks. So I'm just gonna pull the unit.
Okay.
And they will come back because they are battle line. All right. And they will come back over here.
Does this impact your scoring in any way?
No.
End of 3.
So end of 3. We had 31 originally. Now we just added 9 more, so 40.
10, 20, 30, 44. And
You're gonna score
I'm gonna score
10.
1,
2.
2.
Yep.
So that's 10 more. Let's see, investigate signals is what I drew. Overwhelming force. Each time an enemy unit that started a turn within range of an objective marker is destroyed, you can, so I gotta score 3 victory, I can score 3 victory points per unit.
Because of the unscrupulous cunning on that Primarch, I mean the Primus, if I get a 4 up, I would have gotten the CP. I hope so.
There you go.
So then when your turn starts, I'll have 2.
I'm gonna stick with what's it called? The sustain hits thingamajig. This guy is gonna try and bring rubrics back. He brings 1 back. Here. This guy is gonna try and bring rubrics back. He brings 1. This guy that's wounded is just gonna toe this line. So this is what they're gonna try and do. This guy can move 7 inches. So by him getting onto this objective, by default, he's taking it away from you.
Yeah. What's his OC?
3 or 4.
So I have 4 on there currently.
Okay, I see.
Do they still need to take a battle shock test over there? Oh, I need to actually take a battle shock test for them too. So actually, they don't have it anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, you do take it.
Battle shock test. They fail it. They don't hold it. I have 3 command points.
Yeah.
I could. What's the insane bravery? 1.
Yeah.
Let's spend it.
Yep.
So they hold it. These dudes. 2, 4. No. 2,
No, they
4,
should be
6.
fine.
They're more than 50.
Them.
Yeah. 6 is fine.
Oh, so leadership 6 on them?
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure it's 6. I'll double check, but I'm
No, that's crazy.
almost 100%
That's
it's
so good.
6.
That's
I want to shuffle them around a little bit,
yep.
but stay
Yeah, of course.
within this objective and be within. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's my movement. We're gonna leave these dudes alone. We passed
Yeah.
them 11. So Doom Bolt is what I'm gonna do again.
Yeah, so it's 4, 7.
I think he's 2,
So 2.
and that unit is 3, so that's 5. This unit is 3,
11, yeah.
and this unit is
Yep.
3. I don't know. This guy is gonna Doom Bolt here.
Yep.
For 6, that's D6 plus 3. Yes, so that's 8. Okay.
And they will.
Yes, pop up somewhere.
Yep.
Vortex Beast flaming this unit over here.
Yep.
7 auto hits. 2, 4, 6, 7. Strength 6, toughness 3.
Yep.
Those, all of them -1/1.
So 6s. So it was 7.
Yep.
6s. Nobody. And then 5 will fill the pain from the icon word. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Demon Prince is going to fire into that unit in front of him that's
Yep.
battle shocked. Looking for 2s, all of them hit.
Yep.
And then I guess they're toughness 3.
Yep.
2 is to wound. All of them. I think these are -1, but 2 points to damage.
All right, so 6s. So how many? 5? 6?
6.
6s. So we lose 4. Do I need to prime this anymore? I mean,
No, this is strength 5. I'm sorry, -1 and 2 points of damage, yeah. But I fucked up. Let me roll this again because hold on. Because it's not strength 6, it's strength 5. So,
sorry.
6 shots, I hit them all, but rolling it again. 1 miss, strength 5, toughness 3, so 3 is to 1 instead of 2s. 4. 4 -1s. Yeah.
So 2 will die then.
Okay.
1 and 2.
The Terminators will fire into that unit to try and get rid of it.
Yep.
The Sorcerer attached to the unit has nothing applicable there. 3 shots, 2 hits, strength 4, but anti-infantry 4, devastating wounds. So these are just going to be 4 mortal wounds.
Yeah, so we're just gonna, you don't gotta shoot anymore. That's gonna be the squad there.
Okay.
You won't mess that squad up.
And then we have
They
this
will-
unit. I
they
pop
also-
these flamers out.
They do return, so they're gonna return back here on your next turn.
So these flamers are going to fire into that unit. There's 3 of them. 3d6 auto hits for 7. That's not a 7 auto hits. Strength 4, toughness 3. 3s.
Oh wait, the aberrants.
5 -1s.
And the aberrants, there they are. The aberrants showed up. Sorry, the aberrants showed up at the end of your movement phase. Just remembered that technically at every command phase I can move these damn things 6 inches. All right.
You have 5 wounds on that unit.
This one?
Yep, 5 -1s with the flamers.
One, 2, 3, 4, and the Icon Ward will take a wound, and then they will also come back. So this 10-man squad will come back. And they'll come back.
And that's all I can do. I don't think I have anybody in charge distance, right? I don't have anybody within 12 of me that I can
Don't
charge.
no.
So end of turn for me. Overwhelming force. 2 units that were on objectives at the beginning of the turn were removed for 3 victory points, but 5 if multiple units removed. That was the fastest turn in the east.
All right. At the end of your turn, I am going to spend 1, actually be free because of the Nexus unit, and I'm going to return those to the shadows, and they will return on my reinforcement step. So they are gone. All right, so that was at the end of your turn. I got a token here, a token here, a token here, a token here for the battle line units to come back. Whew. This is rough. You got a good army here, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's draw some cards. Behind enemy lines. At the end of my turn, if 2 or more units from my army are wholly within my deployment zone, second.
I'm dropping investigate signals. I'm sorry, and
Yep.
I'm at 4 command points.
Yep. Oh, I'll go up to 1. If I can get 1 behind your thing, I'll get 2.
Can you do that with your picking up and dropping? So yeah, there you go.
I can get 2. I can't get 4. The other one is overwhelming force. I got to do the same thing you just did. So I got to kill this and kill that for 5. Jesus. Don't think I can do that this turn. So it's either I can do one or the other.
Where does that get you with points?
So that'll give me 5. technically I could kill this, try to kill that unit with the squad shooting. That'll give me 3 and 2 for 5. Or I could focus and try to kill 2. All right, no problem. We can do this, we can do this. We can do this, we can do this. All right, so we're gonna go into the movement phase. These guys are gonna move 6 inches. And they're gonna have a 7-inch charge into this guy.
Because we may be able to do something about that.
Oh, Overwatch?
Yeah.
They do have a 4-up field opening.
They have what?
A 4-up field opening.
It's okay.
It does cost you 2, which I'm okay with.
I have enough.
Oh, no, I just love that it costs 2.
Fuck it, let's do it. So going down to 2?
Have it?
The only reason I have flamers there, right?
Of course, I would.
And I
Why
picked
not?
them out of that wall for that particular reason.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
Well, because you're gonna drop shit in the back line as well, but we gotta spend them somewhere. So
we do.
number of shots is going to be 10. Strength 4, toughness.
Toughness 6.
So 5s to wounds. Re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
1s get re-rolled. They're not on the objective.
Not
mark.
objective currently.
You see, I shouldn't have overwatched now. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I shouldn't. So 4.
4 AP.
-1.
So it's gonna be 6. All right, so none. And damage?
Just 1.
4 film advantage. So 1 dies. All right.
Hey, that's something.
It is, actually. That was not average at all. All right, so this one's just gonna move over. Just gonna actually move back there. All right. Coolio. All right. So then we're gonna drop this unit back here. I would normally spend 1 CP. It's gonna be free to drop 3 inches away. Do we think we have enough for this? I doubt it, but. All right. And then we're gonna spend 1 CP to make them +1 ballistic skill and +1 AP.
Okay.
All right. And then we are going to, here's the thing. Do I go for the +1 to wound, or do I think I have enough shots that 6s to wound can take off 2 wounds off this sumbitch with and split fire and try to take both units. We gotta risk it for the biscuit. We're not gonna do the coordinated assault. So we're gonna shoot first this into him. So D6 plus 3 shots. So D6 plus 3 is 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we can draw a line of sight. So it's going to be 6 to wound? No, 5 to wound, because you're T11, not T12, right?
I believe so, yes.
So 2. So 2 AP 0.
He doesn't get cover, right?
No, he does get cover for this one. The first one he does, absolutely.
So AP 0 would be a 4, but
Down to
then
3. Yep.
3.
I just need to hit you to get the extra AP and ignore cover.
And he is toughness 10 actually.
Oh,
Does that matter?
no, it's still 5s.
So 2 3-ups I owe you?
Yep, 2 3-ups.
And
So he's down to 1. All right, cool. Yeah. This guy is going to do this one.
okay.
So I can't see them. Well, actually,
You can see one model, I
can
think.
actually. So I won't be out of indirect. So D6 plus 3 is 8.
Well, is indirect just one model, or do you have to see the whole unit?
No, I just need to see. I can see if I can see the unit. I don't have to fire indirect. If I
Any model.
any model,
one model. You don't have to
you'll
see.
get cover,
Okay.
except
Gotcha.
now you
Okay.
don't get cover because of no.
Okay.
You get cover from this.
You see that one guy for sure. It's just I just don't know how indirect fire.
So it's if I can't see the unit, any model in the unit, then I can shoot indirect, but it'd be -1 to hit.
Gotcha.
So, but if I can see but
At
everyone
least
else,
one,
yeah,
it
then you
doesn't
get cover.
count as-
Yeah.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So 4s. And then they are T4.
Four, yeah.
So 3s. So 4 AP0. They get cover, yes.
So now they can't improve it.
I'm removing cover from this, and this is my goal.
Gotcha. So 3-ups.
Yes. All right, so I killed 1.
Let's remove that guy that
All right.
didn't hide the whole unit
Yeah.
from
All right. All right. So now all the flamers into him,
Okay.
and the pistols that are within 12 into him. So that can see him. So that'll be everybody but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these pistols will go here. So 8 pistols will go here. So it's 8 pistols will go into there. And then that'll be 12 plus the Nexus's pistol will go into here.
Okay.
So that's 13. And then, all right, so we'll do that and then everything else into that squad.
Okay.
We're hoping that's enough. So we're gonna do the flamers first. 44. So 10, 7, 17. 6s. Oops. Not a single one.
Uh-oh.
Not a single one. That's not good. That's not good. That is statistically not likely at all. All right, so 13 hitting on 4 3s, reroll, and sustain hits. Rerolling. All right, 1 miss. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 explosions. 5, 6. Okay, come on, pistol. I just need 1 damage. Come on.
That's it.
All right, 6s. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at AP2.
4
5-ups.
5-ups. And then 5-up feel no pain.
Come on. Let's go.
Deadly demise does not happen. Remove from play.
All right. So then the 8 pistols here will be 8 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hitting on 3s. 6s explode. We're rolling everything. All right, so 1, but we get 2 explosions. All right, and then 5 still injured because it's strength 3. 4 AP2.
4 AP2.
Ignores cover.
4 up in ones.
Or you can do that. All right. All right, so all of the have hybrid weapons. That's 24 shots. 2, 4, 3s, exploding 6s, rerolling everything. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting the bottom of the barrel of my dice. Okay, so 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be 9 AP2. No, sorry, 10 AP2.
4 up in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's
Damage?
That's 1 damage each.
1 damage each. 5. So this is 2, 4, and 1 guy is gonna take a wound. So there we go.
And finally, the heavy stubbers. Hitting on 3s, exploding 6s, rerolling. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it would be. Is there still? He's part of the unit, right?
Yeah.
So 4s, strength 4. So 3 is to wound now. No, 4 is to wound. Sorry. 4 is to wound. So 11 total.
That's not good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 4 up invulns. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah,
7. That's enough to kill them both, I believe. So they are kaput.
All right. So that gives me 5 on the overwhelming forces, but nothing on behind enemy lines. But I'll keep it. That's fine. And I got only 5 points for primary. So that's.
You're not charging over there or anything?
Oh, absolutely. I forgot to get my 5 points for primary for her.
Okay.
And then after the shooting phase, they will attempt this 7-inch charge.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
So exactly 7. That's in there, and there, and there, and there. And then
I'm going to spend my remaining 2 command points, and I'm going to invoke heroic intervention with the Terminators and join that combat.
that makes perfect sense. Because
They are within 6, right?
yeah, absolutely.
So let me just borrow that real
absolutely.
quick. So
They're absolutely within 6.
6.
That was not the plan. All right, so I would still fight first, though, right?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go into the Demon Prince. All right, so there are 4 of them, so 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s. All right. And then this is, what's the toughness of the Demon Prince?
Toughness 10.
I should have went to the Terminator. All right, 5 wound. So 3, AP2.
3 AP2. I am going to, 4 up in roll. I fail 1 damage.
It's 3, so 6.
6. I'm going to spend 2 Cabal points and do Weaver of Fate. I don't know how many Cabal points I started with. I don't remember.
You started with 11.
11, and I used Doombolt, so I'm down to 4. But I'm spending 2 Cabal points, re-rolling one of these, and
good. So
just
3
one goes through. So how much damage
3 damage.
again? 3. So he's down to 7.
Okay.
And
I should have went after the Terminators. I'm still used to old 9th edition Demon Prince, not being like, T7,
yeah. So what's their toughness again?
6.
6. And if I hit them with a higher strength weapon, they have minus 1 to wound?
wound, yes.
Because this guy has 2 different profiles, strength 8 or strength 6. I'll do strength 6 because it's more attacks. It's no AP
Yeah,
though.
mine, and they're a 5-up save, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 attacks, looking for 2s. No rerolls, but 6 is, this is a psychic weapon, 6 is blow up. Okay, and exploding 6s, right? And then force of wound. These are not it. Oh my god. 4 AP, 1 damage.
All right, 5-up saves. So I missed 1, and then a 4 field with her.
Oh Jesus Christ. Termies? unit. One guy cannot fight, he's behind the wall, but I believe that the rest of them can.
Okay.
Can you confirm that that's
Yes,
the case?
there's 3 people.
Okay, so force weapon
Big
on
scary dude with the cape.
Yeah, big scary dude is fighting first.
And then another guy with the cape, and then a guy without a cape.
These miss, but...
Explosions?
Yep, so this is strength 6, so 4s, all of them.
All right.
Minus 1 D3.
So 4 6-ups. So I failed 3.
So first one is...
1.
1.
4 up. Nope, he takes it. Down with 2.
Second one is 2.
It's okay.
Third one is 3.
And he did.
Okay, it was 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have... How many more dudes do we have? We have
You got-
one additional sorcerer.
You got one
and-
the one sorcerer. I don't know if they both have the same thing, and then you have a little guy. So you have the big scary guy with the axe.
Okay, so
One
the
dude with staff.
sorcerer, 4 attacks looking for 3s, exploding 6s, yes, so 4. Strength 6, toughness 6, 4s, just 1, minus 1.
6 ups. Nope.
D3 is 1.
4 up. He's okay.
I don't like that at all. And then one additional guy, 4 attacks with a Kopesh, looking for 3s, and then 5 versus 6, 5s.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
So how many are left?
3.
Yeah, I didn't do close enough to what I did.
Yeah, you killed 1 in Overwatch and 1 in melee.
That's it?
Yeah.
Where are we at the end of?
So
This is end of 4?
end of 4, yeah.
Okay.
I thought I'd be a little closer. I'm not gonna lie. 7 is 54.
And I'm at 59 still.
Yeah.
It's a close freaking game,
Yeah.
but they're gonna kick us out of the club. We should have closed already. Let's see. On a 4-up, 1,000 Suns are gonna go home. Yeah, it's your game.
Yeah. So basically, because I think, well, what would be your cards? I'm just curious.
Let's defend stronghold, secure no man's land. I don't know what so at the beginning of the turn I'd get 5 and I'd get 5 over there, right?
Yeah.
So that would get me another 10.
69.
I don't know.
You could advance over there, stay there. You'd have the 2 in no man's land, but you
Well, I
you
need to
a
get
battle
rid of
shot.
these.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you only control 1 right now. So you can either fall back. I don't think you can make it if you fall back. No, you can make it if you fall back. No, but you still have to check to see battle shock first.
Sure.
They're
fine.
good. So they could fall back onto the objective, still hold it. And they're only 1 point each. So that's 3 and he's 4, right?
3. He's 3.
So it would be contested. So, but you would fight them. I would fight first. I don't think I kill you. We could roll that real quick.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 3 of them. He's gonna hit the dude on 3s, and then wounding on 5s. So just 1 at AP 2.
And
And then you just got to kill 1 guy, and then you control it at the end of your turn for that point.
let's swing with the Demon Prince, but we're gonna go with the other type of we're gonna go with the higher strength one, I think. Let's see.
Yeah, and then these would all come back is the problem. So these 20 would come back. These 20 come back.
So
These
2
10
exploding
come back.
6s, and then strength is 8 versus 6 is 3, but 4 because you're thingamajig. That would be 3. 3 at minus 2.
And then where are the other ones? These come back. You said how many?
3.
3, so that's just gonna go through at minus 2.
Yeah. 3
And
points of damage. each.
Damage, so 3 of them, so the first one, 3 damage, kills 1, so that's all you needed. So that, you kit that one, but let's just see if you killed the whole squad. Second one, he survives, and the third one, he's down to 1. So you killed 1, 1's down to 1. So you would hold because I only have 2 OC,
Yep.
you have 3 OC. So you get that part.
So I could sit on 2 objectives is what
got-
you're saying?
You have that.
Yeah, so that would
That's
be
this one.
secure no man's land for 5 EP.
And then
And that one,
this one happens at the end of my turn. So I have to stop this one.
yeah. We're gonna end this game here. It's really close. I'm gonna concede. We're gonna say that Genestealer Cult took this one. You still have stuff to come back, right?
I have, well, at the end of your turn, this come back, that come back, that
Yeah,
come back.
that's what I'm
and-
saying. So
and
you
this
can
come
sit
back.
on objectives. You
And
can
basically
generate-
what happened, at the end of your turn, I would drop this, I would pick these up, because I score at the end of my turn. So I would drop the 20-man 3 inches onto that objective.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
drop the others here. I would get a full 15 for primary. And then I just got to see if I can kill, because I have to score no prisoners, right? So basically, I just got to shoot things. So basically, I would try to shoot those, which I think I could do. That could, I could,
Yeah, 1,000 little cuts
Yeah.
is what will get me
this,
in the end.
This will kill that. I think I could kill that with demo charges with the 3 inches, and then I do the 3 inches for the Nexos.
Marcel, it was a very enjoyable game.
Yeah.
I thank you for coming out to roll dice with
No,
us.
this is fun.
It's just wave after
Yeah,
a
it
wave
is.
of tiny
It is.
little bodies and a million little shots. With this particular list, I don't know that I have enough mobility to get rid of all of your blinky blinks and stop them from, coming back. So it's tough. It's tough, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I think that's all we had for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. If you did, leave a like, post a comment.
It's such a long game.
Yeah, and we will catch you next time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.